Test, test, test. Looks good to me. Announcement. Hmm. Give me just a second, chat room. Think. Okay. Okay. Got everything up. Got everything set up there. What's up, Chance? Come. Okay. Looks good to me. Zoom in. To my camera. Go. All right. Let's do this. Oh, I've got to change people. God damn it. Always forget to do this. Like every time, I always forget to change their faces. I do this so much now that I've gotten pretty fast at it. Let's see here. Just a second, chat room. I gotta change it up real quick. All right, chat. Here we go.
I will do it
Greetings
10
and
times.
salutations.
Hello.
Greetings.
Well, howdy. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Greetings. Hello.
I
Hello.
feel greeted today.
Hello.
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 Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Hello. Stop it.
Hello.
Stop.
Hello.
Cease.
No.
Maybe now. Correct. Not today. All right.
Yep.
I'm
Goes
Y'all
through
ever see that? Y'all ever
all
see
the
that
dialogue.
Dexter's Lab time travel movie?
No.
No.
Not in a while.
You guys are you're killing me. Go watch it.
You're killing me. You're literally
Half
killing me.
half of my sense of humor is based on this. Come on, guys.
My
It's
life
true.
is
That
fading.
one movie.
It was very marking.
You're tearing me
Sheds
apart,
a tear.
Lisa.
Bond, you're
That
telling
movie
me
made
apart,
me.
Bond.
Cries. Like,
Bon, you're tearing me apart, Bon.
Oh yeah, he summoned Pounder X39. I forgot about that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Maybe got Pounder.
Time to pound.
And we zoomed
Pounded
into the
time.
distance.
There's so
Wow.
much pounding happening.
All right.
So much.
Any
Get a
recap
cover.
enjoyers?
I'm a doing it. I got it.
All right, lay it on me.
Okay. Let me get that tuberculosis out of the way. Last time, after quickly dispatching the crazed Cosmima, gemless Bandians, along with our new allies, Havaris took a moment to scavenge supplies. We packed our things, and as the strangers got astride their mounts, Havaris summoned his incredible traveling machine, the Pounder X39. We made our way quickly overland to the Astral Harpy, the fully functioning Scaphos vessel ship that belongs to these adventurers. I'm very excited to see it. Havaris and I were quickly introduced to a small creature who could translate our words to the others, and finally, true communication could begin. The first we spoke with fully introduced herself as Giga Captain Evintel Sora. I have not heard of this rank, and I have also only been on one Scaphos before, and that a long time ago. This vessel comes equipped with a port for angelic manifestation, so while my friend and respected brother-in-arms treats these beings with utmost reverence, these crew of adventurers seem to view them as they are. Incredibly powerful creations with unknown agendas. After speaking with our Lord Valden, it was clear that all he seeks is what we seek, the purification of Band, and the purging of the corruption at the source. We received a list of corrupted angels we should pursue to purify and gain the means to repeat the process more effectively until we have the tools and experience needed to take on the Archangel. We have also been pointed towards a cache of equipment for Valden's order, and as we are the last who remain, he's entrusted it with us. We make our way there next. Valden asks if we trust these new Kolvos companions, no tales. None of them are Bandian, but they seem determined to follow this quest with Havaris and I. I feel that there are maybe other objectives they are not telling us. The whole group is rife with a certain tension. What could be big enough to warrant picking a fight with the overlords of Band? Perhaps we'll learn this and more in this episode of Edge of Twilight, Path of Hades.
That was pretty good. Good job.
Thank you.
Inspiration for you.
Woohoo!
Also, I just noticed that the scabbards where they are placed on Mulu's body would make it really difficult to move around.
Just a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
He's very dexterous. He makes up for it with pure dex.
Yeah,
It's blocking the important bits.
He's just doing front flips.
Are you looking at my swords?
Yeah.
Tip thrusts?
Are you looking at my swords?
You should have picked up one of those horns from one of the gemless that we fought that was like covering their dick. And then just add it to the front of there.
Yes.
That reminds me. I should get
A
that.
luxurious cod piece from my victims, yes.
Okay, so get all this open.
Mulu's just Dark Souls, like rolling.
Yeah.
along the place.
I don't need to move my
roll.
legs.
He's doing the fat roll too. He's just-
Yeah, exactly.
He just
don't use
crawls
my legs.
around backwards like Voldo.
Yeah. Y'all seen
Where he's
Samurai Champloo? Samurai Champloo.
Samurai Champloo.
Freaking Mugen, man.
Champloo.
He doesn't fight by walking with his legs. You
That's
you
true.
just spin like a top until the sword hits the enemy.
That's true.
Beyblade.
Exactly.
Beyblade.
Let it rip.
Oh my god. God. I saw that wave of just the wave hit everybody on that way. I gotta let it rip.
Let it rip.
Alrighty,
Farts.
let's get this party rocking and rolling. You just
Thank you, Reigns.
Jesus Christ. Why is him just saying it funny? Like, it's so stupid. Anyway. Alrighty. Well, you've gotten your instructions from Valden. Is there any preparations you want to make before you leave?
What is the Lollipop Guild up to?
Did you forget that we teleported?
We also teleported.
Well, yes,
Oh, yeah.
but did you want to do anything before you left?
I think we
Sounds like you forgot.
had everything we needed. And we were ready to go.
Hot fingers.
mishaps.
Yeah, I have everyone.
Been a
Counts
long
on
week.
fingers and toes.
That recap was brought to you by access to VODs. What a wonderful thing. I wish all D&D games I ever played had VODs.
Brought to you by access to VODs. Yeah.
Makes such a difference. It's crazy.
Alright, here we go.
I'm eating so much salt.
From your cucumber?
Just
Yeah, I'm eating
Reigns with a handful of
salt with
salt.
cucumber. Yeah,
Just dips the cucumber into his palm full of salt.
it's basically what I'm doing.
It just turns
you
into a
eat it
pickle
with-
instantly.
I just
Try
have
with
this-
soy sauce.
Soy sauce.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you're still gonna get salt.
No. No soy sauce.
No.
Okay.
The way I'm eating, it's really hard to do it with soy sauce. If I had to like pour it onto it every time I take a bite.
You just put it in a small bowl and dip it. Why would you be pouring it?
Because I'm smart.
How big is this cucumber, Reigns?
Because I am
I don't
smart
know.
and you are
Normal
not.
sized.
I am smart, and you are not.
I feel like normal size is relative. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Like some
Germany
people are really
size.
small.
Oh, okay. Germany size cucumbers.
Yes, the whole size of Germany in one cucumber. Yeah, that's what I'm eating.
I feel like that would
Perfect.
throw off
That's
our
crazy.
weather patterns.
Marines, I have such a crush on you.
You know, you've been mentioning this every time.
You're just gonna show up one day, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then what do you
Yeah.
do?
Sleep in his chair.
I've been practicing my teleport.
Can you imagine Reigns bringing a girl home and be like, "Yep, here's my bed."
Here's my chair.
Feel free to perch on the headrest.
Yeah, it's
Like
just
a
it's
cat.
just all, like it's just all in ruins, like every other part of the freaking room, and I
Do
just
you even have a
show
shower?
to the one. I do. Well, I have my bathtub with like a shower head.
Okay.
There's a shower head next to his
I
chair.
don't have shower curtains though. Every time I shower, the water gets everywhere.
Oh my god.
I crushed
Okay.
it through by an inch.
Wait, so you don't have a cover for your shower?
No.
Reigns
be
lives in a
fair-
cardboard box.
Okay. Okay, when I was in France, I also did not have a shower curtain, so water was everywhere.
What?
So
Why don't you
Why?
get a shower curtain?
Just
It-
use one.
I- It's not my fault. My aunt decided, unnecessary. But we're gonna remodel everything. Just no shower curtain.
I'm too lazy to install one.
Yeah,
It's like takes 2 seconds to do.
Oh no. Don't ask me.
that is
At least the unpacking from the shower curtain is gonna take more than 2 seconds. I am out.
that is incredible. Like I don't know what to say to that other than that it's just. So you're telling me every time you take a shower, you just get water all over the floor?
It rains.
Everywhere.
That's correct.
It rains.
It's raining in my bathroom. Yes.
Oh, I'm so happy.
That is.
The only way I can get better is if you take a shower on the pounder.
I have learned ways to minimize water coverage on my bathroom floor by angling myself so that
Yeah.
the water is not splashing out of
Just
my bathroom.
opens his mouth.
Yeah, and that's
consumes.
way less effort than just putting up a fucking screen.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Perhaps you didn't hear the rampant sarcasm in that fucking statement. The amount of effort you have probably spent angling yourself not to get water on the floor is far greater than just putting up the fucking thing. Ah!
Ah.
I was taken hostage by a yawn.
It is the only true way for me to shower.
Man, I'm learning so many things about Reigns, dude. Like, he doesn't have a shower cover, he only eats fries, and he sleeps in a chair?
A cucumber.
I sleep
like
in my gaming chair that I like recline every time I go to bed.
He's like the complete opposite of me. I think that's why I have such a crush on him.
Alright. Also, I updated Handsome for you.
Yay, handsome.
Oh my
With
god,
a mouthful of souls.
Alright, there you go. Look at him.
the token is like
Yeah.
his nose.
Oh my God.
Look at him.
Nice.
A little kiss mark on his forehead.
It looks like one soul inhabited just his nose. And is sleeping.
There you go.
Can I be updated, please?
Yeah, okay, fine. Jeez.
Oh yes, me too.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, me too.
Oh my fucking god.
Wait. I have a roast for this. Excellent prep job, Arcadum.
So
No, this
here's
is uncaped.
So here's the thing, right? I update people's stuff, and then they just revert. So, I don't know why.
Is that
that's
why?
doing
Yeah,
that.
because Handsome's character sheet is just empty now.
Yes, everything reverted, and I don't know why, and I'm trying to
Okay,
fix it.
yeah, that's the same shit I have happen with Mooney that I haven't figured out either.
It doesn't do that for, like, Farron swapping between costumes. Why don't you just set it up to be a swap button so that I can automatically change it and you don't have to worry about it?
Well, you see, I would
Yeah, Kate.
if I figured out why it wasn't doing that in the first place.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
You made her will.
Oh my god, I'm small again.
No.
Holy shit.
You made her apologize.
I apologize all the time, guys. This isn't
Stop
new.
You did that. You did that.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm the bad guy. That's me.
Mhm.
My god.
Mm-hmm.
DW. Wait,
I'm
DW?
pretty sure you
No.
literally play all the bad guys.
Did you just say DW? What is,
Yes.
what is
Don't-
Author's
don't-
sister
Green
doing here? Oh, okay. See, I
scouting?
just
We're
changed
scouting.
her token, and it's not. Hold on, let me try this. Let me just shoot that with the
Deleted.
and then.
Oh
There.
no, the sobbing
Yeah.
one has disappeared.
Ooh.
Okay, let's try this. You know what? I'm fixing this problem right now. Do you have any graphical updates, Sarah? Yes, it looks like you do. You want me to use this one as your main one? Okay.
No, that's fine. No. That's old news at this point.
Is it?
Hmm.
I don't even know what Sierra looks like now.
Good. She's a woman of mystery.
Luca, do you want me to use this one as your token?
Yeah, for now.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just gonna go through here and fix all these tokens real quick.
Look, it is important that our miniatures be painted perfectly.
I agree. I just,
Technically, this is the older version, but it's okay.
No, listen to her sadness.
Yeah, I need to
Listen to
finish
her-
my.
which one?
Character
That's the
arc.
only one I
We need to
have. That's the
update
only one I
later.
have.
I know it's the only one you have. I said, it's okay. I could send you the updated one, but it's not that
Yes,
important.
send me the fucking updated one instead of being
You
sad.
actually
Oh my
made it
God.
worse, Arcadum.
It's not his fault. I didn't send the update to him. Okay.
All his fault.
Effie just splashes in the pool. Hey,
Yep.
woo, splash, splash.
I'm washing my
bash.
flaps.
Oh, let me see.
Me too.
Excuse me, Mulu.
Yes, there's plenty of water for everyone. Right? Yes.
I'm not complaining. Flash
Splash,
splashes.
splash, splash.
Does the
So-
weird hand thing where
The-
you
the-
squeeze
the
your hands
water-bending
together.
one?
Yeah.
The water bending one.
And splashes Mulu in the face. Squirts in his face.
I do the other weird hand
Oh
thing
my
where you
God,
slash the
dude.
water and it makes like a vertical wave to
Yes.
block. Yeah.
I know that's an important update, Melee, but I want you to know when you sent me that, I lost my fucking mind.
I didn't send it to you first because I didn't want you to be cranky.
Dude.
Look at your reputation. Look at it.
The only thing that's different is the fucking wedding ring that no one else is gonna see.
No, that's not
There's a-
true. There's
a crow
actually.
skull.
There's
The crow skull. Okay, yeah, all right. Holds up hands. All right, you got
I
it.
love this though. I love this because she'll come to me and she'll be like, "Husband, I require art right now," and there's like no qualms about it whatsoever, right? Y'all, you're working on this stuff. Push it aside.
That's not true.
With
I
her
like
kingdom, she's
it.
just like, I don't want to bother you because I don't want to make you cranky.
Don't wanna make me cranky. I'm not a cranky guy. Like what?
Yeah, but I am. I am. That's
Crotchety
the
old
thing.
man.
I'm a crotchety old man.
And you're
I'm
right,
Waymaker
age.
is cranking it up.
I'm incredibly crotchety. You have no idea.
Crankety crotchety.
There was a
Get
teenager
off
on my
my
lawn
property.
the other day, and I considered violence.
A teenager on my fucking lawn.
Throws art pen. Get off my lawn.
I doubt he could
Well,
block it.
Yeah.
All right, let me zoom in on this hand. Nope, this isn't
Yeah.
right. And go get the other one.
Get
Zoom
off my
in on the
lawn, I
hand.
have draw you in
It's easier to
incredible
tell by
pain.
the crow skull. That's
Look,
really-
look.
Look, I see it.
Look,
I see
you
it.
can see it now. Good. Okay. God
Yay!
Damn it. All right.
I can lead the party through a yoga class while we wait.
My God, I can see the ring. I can see it.
All right. Is there anything else that needs to? Is everybody else good?
Yes.
Good.
Or now.
Okay. What? Stop playing in the. Get over here.
Why?
Splash.
I've paid my
And I'm
bills.
taking a
I
bath.
took this.
Okay.
I paid my credit card and flippy dude around.
Okay. Now we can go over some stuff. Jeez.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Uh huh.
What?
He's
What
like a
what is
dad
this? What is this
wrangling
attitude?
children.
Like.
Uh
What?
huh.
Guys, stop. You'll make him cranky.
I think we're already there. I feel the crank.
The crank.
He's cranking,
Alright.
guys.
We're good. We're behaved.
It's
Sorry,
cranky
Tatum.
Kong.
We're,
He's
we're very
cranking his
behaved
hog.
now. I am very behaved now. Please proceed.
I'm just.
He's just gonna start killing folks. We need to calm down, guys.
Rocks fall. Everyone dies.
Summons
rocks
10
is fault.
navigators.
Wait, what? What did I
Anyway.
do?
Okay. Let's see here. I need an immediate Arcana check as soon as you touch down. Also, I'm going to change this music.
Can anyone do the
Oh.
Arcana check?
Yes, if you. Yes, everyone can
Yes.
try one.
Will you roll
Hooray.
for me?
I know nothing
Wow.
about this
What-
at all.
You want me to roll for
What?
you?
Yeah, can you roll Arcana advantage?
Okay.
I know nothing about magic, but I know as much as Sierra does, apparently.
Because eyes wide open.
Oh
With
no.
eyes wide
No,
open.
no, please.
Splish splash,
With
I'm taking a bath.
Trigger
I'm
him!
pulse
With
to
eyes
the
wide
place.
open.
I feel all the magic. With eyes wide open.
With eyes wide open.
With the arcana.
All right. What do we see with our magic eyes?
Yes.
I'm observing.
Melee still
Hello?
weeping in the corner.
Look at my.
Sorry to do something for a second.
Mm.
Okay,
Through
so
the tears.
here's what you guys see. As soon as you touch down, you notice that there is a ruins set upon water. You can hear the sound of the rushing water going by. You can see that there is a thin layer of moss on the outskirts of the ruins as well. But you also notice that there are arcane symbols that are etched into the stone. Each one glows with active magic, and they are kind of sparsely placed out throughout this area. As you take a closer look at them, Effie, if you could please roll for me your character level, so D20 plus your character level. You recognize that this graffiti, taking on an arcane twist, appears to be a form of thieves' cant. One that you don't quite recognize, because it is a different world after all, but you can recognize the way that they are placed is indicative of directions, warnings, and who knows what else. It is most likely that you are in an area that is not unlike a slum. Now I need everyone to make perception checks.
Slumdog Millionaire.
Nice.
Ah, damn. Ah, diggity dog.
She'll crack her eyes wide open. Pupils will start to
Eyes
go up and
wide
dilate.
open.
Jesus.
Man, it's bad today. There's a lot of rain today, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, there's a lot of me today. I know.
Yeah, there's a lot of me today. You're right.
And a little.
Okay. Well, with those perception checks, let's see. So let me this one. Hello?
His
Hello?
eyes wide open.
Weird.
Sierra, where's the rest of your people?
Good question. I think God forgot them.
Fucking
How many people are you bringing?
I swear to God. Just
Ooh, this place is magical.
Wow.
Looking for ley lines.
Sierra. Sierra.
Try saying something magical backwards. That'll get her attention.
Ooh, there's something with Arcana on my tits.
She responds back, ooh boo.
She waggles her magical tits. You look cute today.
She'll batter her eyelashes. Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll spit on her tentacles. Extra moist.
Extra moist. Just how I like it.
She'll settle back in. You know, I thought I saw something, but
What, you're missing menagerie?
Well, I seem to be missing knowledge being shoved into my head.
here's your fucking 16 million people.
Did you ever punish Bright Eyes for being an absolute waste of space?
Wait, did you want to take Probably. Do you want to take this one?
I think.
No, stay home.
A Gallifrey? Did
Sarah doesn't
Sarah
want
want
to
to
be
bring?
Okay, but
No.
all right.
No, not that. Paladin.
Okay, now what I was saying. Your perception checks reveals that there are people nearby. You can hear voices in the distance, and those voices are speaking Bandian. So Havaris is. What did you roll, Havaris? 16?
16.
You're able to overhear them outside. Everyone else hears, oh, sorry, maple syrup, hockey.
Didn't we get the language upgrade?
Hockey, Toronto. And, well, yeah, but he's gonna hear him first. Just, hold on, I just wanted to do the Canadian thing again. Give me a second. Alright, so, what you overhear is just kind of sparse talk. You can overhear people talking about their day, you can overhear people doing some trading, you can also hear that there is a greater sound coming from the center. So, furthermore to your west from your current position.
Okay.
So-
Sorry, which? Good.
Also, make me a history check, Havaris. So with an 18, I can tell you a little bit about Oasis. Second here. I have to go actually open that. Because, oh boy.
While you're opening that, I do have a question about Ben in general. Are there like what is the wild like? Like, is there animals?
So, okay. Hold on, it's going to take a lot of my brain power to explain that because it's kind of complex. Give me a
Yeah,
second.
no worries.
Let me go find this. Oh, wait, I have to open map tools.
Like, does Varus know what a dog is?
I don't know why
He got
that
no
made me-
dog in him.
I don't know why it made me laugh so hard.
I know.
Does he know
I-
what a dog is? A doggy? A
I know
little
what
doggy?
dog is. Dogs are terrible.
What does dog?
Banyans don't have that dog in
I
them.
know what the dog is.
You have that
The dog
dog. in 'em.
is. They
Where's the motorcycle?
He has that
That's
dog
like-
in him.
Where's Pounder?
This is parked over there by tree. So,
He's parked
It's
by
Founder. It
Okay.
says.
It's
Pounder.
pounding the tree.
Ew.
I watched
to-
as this
I have to stay
motorcycle
muted
fucks
every
this
time
tree.
you guys talk about Pounder because I just fucking lose it every time.
Sierra.
Are we actually gonna play, guys? It's like almost fucking 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
I'm trying.
What was the history check?
He's
We're waiting for that.
I gotta load something. Hold on. Jeez.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just trying to kill. I'm trying to fill up the dead air by doing stuff. So,
Oh, okay. Yes.
where's Moto?
So by filling up the
Not
dead
helpful.
air, it's giving
Not
Arcana more
helpful.
shit? Is that what it is?
That's the least helpful dead air filling ever.
You all are
Also,
fine
can I
for
get
it.
extra sauce once you roll up to the window? Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah,
this
have
is what
some
you.
French dressing.
So this is what you know about Oasis.
Okay, cool.
Havaris. Oasis is one of the cities of Band that is found within the Central Great Plains. Now, normally, the Central Great Plains is bereft of any source of accessible water. Most notably, it has to be dug out of the earth. Oasis, however, is a city that is overflowing with water. Great wells pierce the inner membrane of the crust of the surface of Band, pumping out large quantities of water. These old aqueducts, these great stone structures made out of stone and angel metal, coil up out of the ground, and the water flows freely from them. This has created many small, manageable, man-made lakes that dot the area around Oasis, meaning that much of the city is either built on top of the great main platform, which kind of overlooks the area, or there are several smaller settlements that are a part of Oasis that can be found on the edges of these larger lakes, or these small lakes. You happen to be in one of those areas, which means that you're on the outskirts in the slums, and you'll have to move further into the center of the city if you want to explore it. That is where you are.
All right. And you said there was voices to the west talking?
Yeah, there's lots of them. You are in a city. You're just
Okay.
on a small. You're just on a poorer part of the city, I suppose.
All right. I will turn back to everybody. Okay, everybody around, real quick. Is there anything you wish to do before entering the city? Anything we need to keep in mind or such?
Maybe you should come over here, Havaris, so we don't have to move everything over there.
I can do this, yes. I see what you see, but I just wish to make sure before we go speak to these folk. They may not take kindly to as many as some of you. Just please do not antagonize in any way. Yes, they can be quick to not be hasty and be generous too. Yes, you see.
She'll stare him down. Take kindly to which one of us?
It's everybody, really.
Foreigners,
Yes,
including myself.
Thank you, Moot.
Should-
Yes.
Should we just sneak our way to the stash house?
Yes, I think this would be the best plan. Why would we want to deal with people?
Right.
This is true. It could be out of our control, is what I say. But if you wish to stay along the shadows, if you will, we can do such.
That would be best. Final warning, if you see anyone with a black gem at their forehead, maybe steer clear of those. They will probably be less in this area, but as we get closer to the main city, I'm sure there will be more.
It is true. It's, we stick out like a thumb that is sore, yes? You see?
She'll dismount and stand in front of Havaris like a fucking weirdo. And she'll study him, and then she'll alter herself to look like a Bandian with a white gem. How's this?
To be honest, it fills me with several emotion. But this is good, yes.
She'll whistle for Moto to come over here and become an accessory.
Luca will raise
What kind
his
of
hand.
accessory?
Let's play the lottery.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go with a tasteful brooch.
Perfect. She'll have a tongue brooch stuck into her robe, which now looks very not evil.
A tongue brooch.
Yeah, it's just like a little tongue, I guess. Stuck.
She'll call Bright Eyes back into her staff, so it's just eyes that are peering out of her staff.
Yes, Mr. Luca, with your raised hand.
Not Luca.
Mr. Not Luca, I forget the name. Very strange.
Don't dead name me.
But, well, my memory doesn't serve me that well of my adventures prior to town school, but I do recall we don't fare well in towns. So I'm sticking to the sidelines, if that's okay with everybody else.
Well, the whole point is to try and get to this place without being seen, yeah?
Agreed, that would be the best.
Because you guys are exiled, right?
Yes, this is true. Maybe leaving back your kind of gesture to the horses and whatnot. And that's why I kind of asked, like, do I know what a fucking horse is?
Oh, okay, yeah, right. Sorry, we were in the middle of that. Okay, so this is how like Bandian animals and stuff like that works. You do know what a horse is. You know basic animals. You don't know, you wouldn't know, like, exotic animals like tigers and stuff like that. The only animals that are unbanned are those that were brought over on the original ships. And those ships were, they only brought, like, cattle.
Utility animals.
They only brought animals with a use, right? So, you do know what pack animals are, like yaks, oxen, horses, and stuff like that. But, modern day banned, animals are a luxury. So you know that anyone who's walking around with a horse is going to stand out.
Right. Okay.
To kind of help you put it in perspective, cars before the Model T. Anybody's got a car is they are wealthy enough to have that kind of a luxury. So it's going to be like that. Or I guess you could even look at just how horses have been viewed like in the past period. Like a horse is like not only a valuable tool, but it can be a symbol of status as well.
Okay. And with that, again gesturing to the horse, we already, as you say, kind of stick out, and possibly having these, or your horses, your means of transportation, could make us stick out even more. Possibly leaving them behind would be beneficial, yes?
They clop loudly.
Yes.
What about Pounder?
Pounder stays back there as well. At the tree.
Forever?
But many people have Pounders here. It is less noticeable, yes?
Also, Books, I'm going to send you a DM. This will have a brief list of the gems and stuff of the different casts, so you can kind of have it on call.
Thank you.
So it should contain.
Effie takes a real good look at Havaris, peering into his soul, and then she changes into Havaris.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Not so fun, is it? Oh. No.
Two of them, dude.
I am not having fun. No.
The little man.
There.
Perfect.
You see, Mulu.
Thank you.
It is I, Havaris, your friend.
This is not bad. If you walk around, you say sorry. You will be okay.
No, you have to stand in this place to wear the mask.
It's okay. I come.
Okay. That's
Okay,
gonna
that
be
is
annoying to do, so you just have it. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would you guys like to do then?
I say, gather round here. I have map.
Oof.
Bailey will put her hand on Ayaz's chest and just kind of recall him back into her palm. See you later, buddy.
Very good then. Is everybody ready to continue?
I guess we gather around Sierra. Sierra has most animals
Mm-hmm.
that she has to manage.
She'll finish handing over the scroll in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Very good.
Well, we are.
She'll point to the signs. This looks like what you tried to sign to me, Effie.
What? Repeat.
She'll point at the sigils that are around. These look like what you tried to sign to me.
Oh, thieves can't. Unfamiliar with it on world, but yes, thieves guild around here.
Do they give us directions towards? She'll pause and look at realizing that there's two Havarises, and hoping she got the right Effie. Do you guys know where your things are?
It's okay. Effie have map. That's why Effie called to gather round.
Right.
And Effie rolls. I'm assuming it's digital, so it's probably on her convalescence kit. Yeah.
Yeah.
The map. Okay, so she kind of like looks at the convalescence kit, kind of figures out where they are, the "You Are Here" sign, and then where the dot is that Valdan map put on her map. See, we are here, and Stash House is here.
Okay, so the distance between your current position and where the Stash House isn't far, but it does go through the center of Oasis, which will probably be a population-dense place.
Shall we try to stick to the shadows, or shall we just go right through?
If we can stay to Shadow, it will be beneficial, yes?
She'll nod and hold out her arm towards Effie and make the going. Then after you, Effie. You know the shadows best.
Okay, I go first.
And Sierra will do her damned best to be stealthy. Let's see if this actually works for her.
Sano looks around. Is this considered rocky terrain?
This might be a problem considering. And he just shakes his head, and you hear soft jingles.
Effie cuts his hat off.
Oh,
Ill
please.
resolution.
Problem solved.
Look.
It just grows back. Just kidding.
I'll hand you a
Yeah,
hair
but-
tie. You tie them back like I do with my ears when I'm riding the pounder.
Well, it might work. But then I have this, and gestures to heavy armor. Disadvantage
Effie touches
yourself.
him and gives him blessing of the trickster, and then walks back.
Ooh.
All right,
What did I
time
do again?
for shadows.
It gives you advantage on stealth checks.
Oh, it just makes it normal. Okay.
Sano looks
Yippee!
around and then looks at God. Is this considered rocky terrain?
Yes, it's considered rocky terrain.
Ooh.
Sano becomes wall.
Ah, yes.
With
Good.
a 15.
Have we had a long rest since the fight with the gemless?
We did on the
Yeah.
ship.
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Yes.
Okay. Would you guys like me to cast pass without trace?
Yes.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Effie Effie stares not Luca down, and she stares, I guess,
Nice.
Mulu down, and she stares Moto down, even though he's a brooch. She stares her twin Havaris down, and she kind of like puts her hand on her forehead. And you guys not very sneaky, and you guys need more help. Effie help. And then she does cast pass without trace.
I thought you were Auroras.
I mean, we never have been really stealthy like ever.
Oh no, we just walk into places. It always works out great for us.
Pass without trace.
Or
Nice.
Trace. Gets left behind.
It's making me put a template down.
I'll fix
I'm
that. Here.
Okay.
so stealthy. 30 odd stealth. Oh my god.
There you go.
Wait, it's making me put it down.
Just okay.
You should- yes.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Good.
And then I will roll for myself.
Okay.
Great. All right. We a little bit more stealthy as group. Yes.
Yes.
All right. If you go first, followed by looks at list. Not Luca. And Sierra, if you want to bring up the rear.
Oh, I would love to.
Ooh.
Walk back here with her regular human feet.
Luca
That's-
just floats there.
That's got to be weird.
he
It's,
literally doesn't.
it's been a
walk.
while.
She looks disgustingly at the shoes that she's wearing. She hates shoes.
Miley,
Mm.
get in line.
Well, where do you want me to go?
There, somewhere middle.
Okay.
We have my spot, Millie. Go ahead.
No. Thank you, Havaris.
And we move our way
Okay,
to...
so
Onward.
your objective is to pass without trace through the city center and just not be seen, or try to be inconspicuous. Meaning, are you going to hide in plain sight, or are you going to hide completely in the shadows?
Your call, Storm.
I would like to try and go completely in shadows.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're leading.
And that changes a few things. So, let's... this way.
Well, actually, I'm scared of the dark.
You have dark vision, say no.
I know. It's really dark.
It's okay, say no. You may ride on shoulder.
Okay, so, party.
I don't know what to feel about this.
Party begins to move forward, stepping down the stairs. You will see that there is a large flooded area here, but traversing it is pretty easy. The water is not that deep. You get to about here. You move up and around and start moving towards the west. And here we go.
We look like Dick and Bull.
Or like key.
Really, really too
We
long.
look like a
for that.
sword.
Yes.
Okay, if you want to avoid the entire thing.
Wait, yo.
Keyblade.
Damn. Wee woo.
Wee woo.
Was this your guys' stealthy noises?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wee woo.
They'll never find us.
You see Sano up against like the walls, like the stony walls and stuff,
I
trying to
know.
hide, and he's like wee woo, wee woo.
Oh, wee woo.
We gotta do that.
Yeah, every time he dashes to the next pile of rocks, he's like, whoosh.
that crunk theme song.
And then we have Luca over here with his gimp leg, his loud hat,
Listen,
and his armor.
he's floating everywhere. He's not doing anything.
Your leg is Gem?
Yeah,
he
yeah.
has a leg. He does.
That's
But
hilarious.
the hilarious thing is that he's floating everywhere, so he's not really walking.
Didn't he make it like a personal vendetta that he wasn't going to use his hover powers
Yeah.
and use his gimp leg?
And then he realized how cool he was.
They just decided, I'm a cloud. I don't need to walk. I could do flips if I want
There
to.
we go. Ooh, this looks sick.
At
Yeah,
least
oh,
none of
look
you
at
have
This
sparkle.
map.
Yeah, so these maps I've gotten are from this other
Yeah.
Patreon that I've been subscribing to, and I really like their lines. So
Pretty.
I wanted to use like a new set to like differentiate band, I guess.
What you call isometric. I love it. It is
Okay.
good.
When you get to here, make me perception checks, please.
Die roll for all the buds.
Oh
Okay.
god.
Ugh.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Yep. I was just checking before I did it.
Actual damage from these
notices
rolls.
a rock and will stare at it.
He sees his
stare at the
mortal
rock as
enemy
well.
in it.
What a good boy.
He sees a vacuum cleaner in it and starts
Okay.
moving.
Up ahead, you will see that there are two individuals that seem to be conversing. It seems that the conversation they are having is a little tense. And you will see these guys.
Oh my god, Bandians.
Okay.
You kill him.
Fuck. I actually forgot I have to do something for this. I will put their gems in their name.
Nice.
Oh,
that
okay,
that
cool.
way I don't have to explain it every time. It'll just...
Oh.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Red. Too bad I'm colorblind.
For chat's sake. So where they are, the humans of Band have gems that form in their foreheads, and these gems on birth denote which caste system that they belong to. So it's an at-birth caste system based off of these gem formations. All right, and you see these two. First, we'll start with the one on the left. That guy.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
What a handsome man.
And then
shit.
the guy on the right.
First guy looks like Adam Lambert.
Cyborgs! That's
Look at
so
that one-handed
sick!
shotgun.
Ooh.
Cyborg.
All right.
He's sick though.
And since you have your language modifiers and all that good stuff, this is what you're able to overhear. Alright, I don't want to do these guys. Let's see here. Now, I ain't gonna ask you again. I'm gonna make it real straight. I know it was you. Best you come clean now. We can go up before the angel. You'll be purged, and you can re-enter society a remade person. I ain't going anywhere with you, Onyx. Nothing's gonna happen. 'Cause it wasn't me. You don't got any proof. All you have is your hunch. I was here the whole time. Now, you see, normally I would believe such a thing, but I think that maybe you're lying to me. Because if you was here the whole time, then why are you here? And he will hold up something on his convalescence kit. A series of images will kind of post themselves in front of his palm. You will see this man kind of sweat a little bit, and obviously he's been found out. What do you guys want to do? Maintain position?
The outskirts of this wall, is there a, like, is this ground or is this like a drop off? You see my cursor?
That's a wall that drops down.
Okay, what about this side?
That side you can walk on, but it goes back the way you came.
Can we, is there any way, like, inside of this building, is there any, like, stairs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? And is
Yeah.
there any way we can climb the stairs, and I'm happy to go scout?
Yeah,
Is there any way to climb the stairs and then scale this wall?
Yeah, that's possible.
Okay. Effie's going to motion to her menagerie caboose train behind her with very distinct hand motions of, like, walking up the stairs, you know, like pointing over to them, and then like jumping on like a bunny hop, and then like pointing around, going around the side.
I almost threw up because this sweet tea that I ordered is Coke.
Hey, it's
Oh
Coke.
my
So
god.
when I went in to drink, my body freaked out. Oh my god, that
Amazing.
was an awful experience. Anyway, continue.
So we're going to. I repeat a couple of hand motions in her direction. So we're going to jump over the building.
I don't
No.
understand.
No. She goes, no. Walk up steps. Jump. Walk along wall.
Tavares doesn't get it.
Maybe
Yeah, I
slightly
don't know.
concerned
These
about the
can't-
jump. Like
Um,
she's not very athletic. She's just a little concerned about the jump. But otherwise, she nods and gives kind of hesitant thumbs up.
Effie motions to just follow her, and she's going to go through with the plan. So if you want to move the group,
Say no follows.
Sarah does as well. She's full confidence, well adept at Effie missions.
I will motion at melee. Stay close, no tails. I will help.
What? We're not listening to the hot gauze? And he just slowly follows.
Effie
Alright.
holds up like a shh.
As you start
hand
to
motion.
move over here, the conversation that these two are having will become more intense. It's like, I'm not going back to the purge. You can try it, Judge. Look, I'd rather not have to get violent. Gah! And then Kyson will charge forward, pulling out a set of long knives from his wrists, stored within his body, as the judge quickly aims down sights and blasts him in the face. He will fall backwards, a bloodied stump where his head used to be, as he falls onto the ground behind him. The judge will swish his vessel and will reload it. A damn shame. And then you will see him move over and start to inspect the body. Alright, go ahead.
We're continuing up the mission, up the stairs, then Hoppy-Doo to scale the wall.
Do we see
What-
any of
what
this through
bloody
the window?
Yeah, you saw all that happen.
How do I see souls? Do I see a soul in the cyborg?
Yeah.
Okay. She doesn't do anything. She just wanted to.
Does he have one? Zooms in.
Observing.
Pulls out opera glasses. Hold on.
There's a soul in that cyborg?
Is there a guy in there? Let me see. Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Skyrim
Dead
pickpocketing.
cyborgs
just
in your
looking.
area.
I'm just looking. I
Okay.
will frown.
Did
As
you
I
want to
see the
move us all
exchange.
as...
I will.
That's
I will.
one.
You're about
Okay.
to see something. Give me a second.
I'm singing.
How gruesome.
Effie again points to Luca and puts like a shush hand up.
I'm whispering.
Can't shush a can't shush a clown.
I will go and
This is why
shove
we're
Luca
voting.
off of the wall.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Only the plan of secrecy. Not secrecy, silence.
Falls slowly over the side.
Oh, no.
And then
Feather
hovers
fall
above
into
the
it like
ground,
a
never
full
making
thing.
a sound.
All right, you get to about here, and then you will see someone that you just didn't notice. Seated right here on the wall, kind of watching, kicking their legs off the side. You'll see this guy.
Hello?
Good.
What's up, my guy?
This one does not have a gem because you cannot see it. He'll just keep,
He's wearing a
just
mask.
keep kicking his legs.
She doesn't say anything.
Um,
She just keeps following Effie.
Effie does. There's two options here.
I think I know one of them.
So Maylee nods in understanding. We're supposed to jump over him, I see.
Effie
Yeah,
kind of
motion.
shakes her head no.
I vote we push him off. That way.
Effie, is this like a little ledge down here?
Yes, but you'd have to break stealth to do that. There's no cover there.
How tall up are we?
You're about 30 feet off the ground.
Okay.
On the right side. On the left side, it's much further because the wall goes down the side.
Oh, over here, it's like a crevice.
Yeah.
Effie, is there is there any way that I can shove from up here to make this guy go this way?
Yeah.
Sana will crosses like forearms like X and says like that won't work basically.
Effie shrugs.
He will like point at the guy and then like motion with like his hand at his mouth. He's like gonna like scream basically, and then he points at the Onyx guy and points at us. Dead.
Effie points. Effie makes the motion of this guy has a something covering his face. It'll be muffled.
Can I? Or
Taylor
not
Phelps,
Luca, Marshall
face
check
bombs.
this guy from where they're standing?
Sure.
Oh, well, I don't know what 11 gives me.
Nothing.
He's wearing a mask.
All Sierra will do is look. Does he have a soul?
Yes.
Okay. She says nothing. She just waits patiently.
Effie's going to signal for, I guess, the less abled people to try and make the jump over this man first.
Wait. Do I have the image right? He's sitting on top of the wall where we are, right?
Yeah, he's sitting on top of the wall, kicking his feetsies over the side, and he seems to be watching this judge.
We can hang by our hands along this edge and then scoot.
Maylee looked at me with kind of like, what?
And then at the end we do a backflip and back onto the wall. Simple.
Effie kind of nods in somewhat approval. Points for the less dex enabled people to try and do it first.
Give me a history check, Havaris.
Yep.
Okay, never mind.
Inspiration that.
Sure.
I was asking the group, I guess, how important this would be.
It doesn't matter. We have two options here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna inspiration that. But I'm just gonna gesture to Effie, just go.
Okay. Effie is going to do a flippy-do over this man.
Okay,
This way.
acrobatics check.
Great.
Alright, you flip right over him.
Where do I land?
Right there.
And then I give a thumbs up and go more so people can land.
Yeah, just do that,
Not
guys.
there. Yep.
Looks at +1 dex.
How far away are we from, because we're up 2, right? So we've got 100 feet from the judge?
Yeah.
And is he preoccupied with,
He seems pretty busy inspecting this person.
I will
Okay.
also flip over this guy.
I'm gonna
Or attempt
do...
to.
Go ahead, Playmaker. Does that make it?
Extends hands. See? Easy.
Epic
Does this guy
thumbs
do anything at this point?
No, he's just kicking his feet and watching.
Just chilling?
Yeah.
In terms of, because she checked the ley lines back in their secret hideout. The ley lines seem weird here.
Yes.
How weird?
Their refresh rate is much lower. Meaning that the... okay, so what it means is that the tides of the ley lines are much slower than that of places that you've been, most notably Verum. So that would mean that your ability to refresh powerful spells will take some time. Translation, long rest does not mean that you get all your spells back.
Oh.
Is that a Sierra specific thing or is that a mage thing?
That's everyone.
That's anyone who uses magic.
Yeah.
Ew.
So, would that be like half of our spent spell slots would be reclaimed after a long rest?
So how it works is that you get half of your spent spell slots back.
Okay.
But you have to choose which ones to recover.
Oh. Okay.
How does that work with the supernatural stuff that Effie?
If you don't use slots, then it doesn't matter.
Okay,
Hmm.
cool.
Melee's orb will come in handy.
Melee's orb only has 20 charges.
Only
Yeah, but it
really
recharges
need
on a
it.
long rest.
Oh, I should say, it's half, and that's like the medium, but there are mana droughts that exist, which makes it to where even less comes back, if any at all.
Oh.
One of the
Effie
hazards
kind
of
of
band.
gestures to Mulu to scoot down so people can come flip.
Mm-hmm.
Here, we'll take up the
Wait,
rear.
who's next?
She'll take
Who's
up
next?
position here and just gesture.
Any flippers?
Who is next on the roster to jump?
Oh fuck! Is there any room around this guy to just walk around him?
Yeah.
Cool. I walk around him,
Okay.
and
He does not notice you.
I frown.
I frown as well.
Zeno will
Oh.
go in Alvarez's.
There's even more room for you, Zeno.
Yeah, Zeno will he just casually walk.
Frown
Just,
deepens. You don't even understand the level of the disappointment.
Luca just quietly floats right behind this guy.
Effie or Havaris 2 looks very disappointed in Havaris 1.
We
So
just
there's
Turn to
actually-
Havaris too, and shake
There's-
my head.
There's
Frowns.
space.
Yeah, you just walk past him.
Oh, Melee breathes a sigh of relief and just walks behind the guy.
I'm on the verge of tears.
Sano will look at Mulu and just point at his head and just like, be smart.
Smart is
Oh,
boring.
sorry.
He does the meme, points at head, like
yeah, exactly.
I just picture all of us walking across this wall like
Oh my god. Yeah, it's the freaking tippy toe walk from cartoons, right?
Sarah.
They're
Yeah.
like really
Though this
exaggerated.
person certainly seems to be non-hostile, you get that there is more to them. The creature's armaments that it's wearing on its body have been designed to make it difficult to discern their actions and intent. You get the feeling that this is no non-combatant. And with your martial check, I can tell you some basic information. What would you like to know?
Can I ask what his I want to know what his class is. Was it profession?
Vocation, but
Vocation? Yeah.
so his vocation is he is a ranger.
Interesting.
Has he twitched at all?
Nope, he's just watching, kicking his feet, little feetsies.
Sarah's absolutely convinced that he is well aware that they're going by him. And she also has a demon dog that's been on full display. So she'll just go on by.
It's gonna keep on going.
And she'll see, does he turn his head at all?
Nope, he is
Alright.
just watching the judge.
Okay.
Then the party, I guess, makes their way around this whatever the fuck is going on over here.
And I look at the judge. What is he doing now? Like, is he
Well, when you
still...
get to about here, the judge suddenly pulls something out of the corpse of this individual, holds it up in the light to get a better look at it, nods, and then puts it in his pocket. And then he will turn to move this way, and now finally, you will see this individual move for the first time. They will stop kicking their feet. They will do a quick hop, just from their sitting position, hop up to their feet, and then you will see it pull a backpack-looking object out from behind its, out from underneath its coat, and then will press something on it, and you will see the contraption slowly begin to transform into a massive-looking vessel. You will see the creature brace the vessel on top of its shoulder as something darts out from it in front of their eyes. Would you guys like to do anything? Because it is pointing it at that individual.
Did we
Nope.
see what that guy
Nope.
took?
Nope, we're not. Nope,
Not getting involved.
nope.
You
Sarah
did
will use
not
Moto.
really see what he saw. No.
Okay.
Sarah will use Moto to telepathically, which is probably going to surprise the hell out of Mulu and Havaris. That the ranger that we've passed, is doing something very interesting. If we want to watch.
I jump
I'll, like-
scare, it shocks me.
I jump scare, but then I immediately turn and do a shushing motion with my finger, only to realize it's in my head.
Sano will point to run, and then he points at the guy with the big vessel and make like wave his hands in like a big sound motion basically, and be like, we have to get out of here.
I also shake my head in a way that says, fuck that.
Yeah, Effie is going to motion to continue on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I
so-
arcana his vessel that he pulled out?
sure.
She'll study his sniper rifle.
It is called a faux parter X39.
I want one.
Like FOE, faux parter.
Yes, faux parter.
Wait, I got an Astron porter. Maybe our weapons are related.
X what? X39?
X39.
I'm noticing a pattern. Does it look like a sniper rifle or Arcadum?
No, it is less like a sniper rifle and more like a mounted missile launcher.
RPG?
Shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's why he's bracing it on his shoulder.
Yep, on his shoulder.
Okay.
Have fun with that. See you
Sado is
later.
waving his hand.
Yep.
Going.
Heavy.
Panic.
Fuck
Oh, let's
this.
go, dude.
Fuck this.
Okay.
Panzer Shrek!
All right,
Happy
so-
moves everybody
So
forward.
you start to move forward, and then you get to about here, and then finally you will see that while the judge is walking this way, this creature will fire its vessel. What comes out of it is a large, red, focused beam of energy going straight towards the judge. Not unlike the Spartan laser from Halo. As the laser goes flying towards the judge at an impossible speed, the judge will quickly raise his hand, and you will see that the energy parts around him.
Oh,
A flickering yellow shield will be seen, focused around his immediate personal space. And then you'll hear the judge call out, "Nice try!" And he starts firing back. And these two get into a firefight while you guys get the fuck out of there.
Yep.
It's just
Likes this planet.
move.
We need to go.
Go.
Just a Tuesday in band.
Yeah, I'm saying. Freaking two guys getting in a shootout.
Shoot
Man,
out of the
Lars
OK
is
Corral, dude.
Tavares, do you think Valden left us some cool things like those?
Yes, yes,
No.
Mulu. I think so.
Do not listen, she is imposter, Mulu. It is I, your close friend,
It is
Havaris.
I, Tavares.
No. Havaris is deeply upset by this.
Can Luca
Not
tell the
listenable, you-
difference between the two?
You'll have to
With
know,
his eye.
Mulu. It is me.
What? Yes, it is me, Mulu.
Okay, I try your guess. It is me, Effie, Mulu. Is
Yeah, this...
Yes,
Now,
it is me, Havares, Mulu.
Yes, I am Effie now. How do you like this? You like
For
this?
real though, I have wondered. Does Lucas still do the thing where he like looks at people and
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Does he know which one is which by
Well,
looking at
here's
them?
the thing. No.
Oh,
No. Changeling magic's pretty damn good.
changeling
Oh
magic.
wow! It even changes the energies of
Mhm.
other people's. Oh whoa!
You're good off mannerisms.
Good. I
But-
have no idea.
Everything's
But-
pretty fucking obvious.
But being around her long enough, and, you know, you
Yeah.
could probably suspect which one it is. Most likely the one that's leaning forward slightly to compensate for their unseen breast weight.
Yeah.
Havaris,
My
Havaris
back
never
is hurting
hunches.
My
Yeah,
back is
Havaris-
hurting me for an inexplicable reason.
Havaris has perfect posture. You know, I know the imposter.
it's posture based. Yeah. Like, why are you
Because they're
always leaning forward,
right.
Tavares?
Russ is
The
so
weight of my
happy.
back.
Yeah, my back hurts.
Let's
Alrighty.
go.
Loading a new map. Woo!
Ooh, new map.
Wow, we've gotten so many maps today, guys.
I love these
God.
maps, man. These maps are cool.
These
Same.
maps are
Very
sick.
So good.
I'm delighted we saw a cyborg. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Not for
I
very
saw-
long, though.
Yeah, he
he
did.
did now.
We just saw a huge laser cannon that got deflected freaking Jedi style. Like,
How much one of those?
hello?
Anakin, we were supposed to be brothers.
Personal shield, anyone? Hello?
You were supposed to be the chosen one, Anakin.
I have the high ground.
And
What a
so
good
they
idea.
and so they memed.
I'm memeing.
You know, Havaris, I like the energy of this group. They on the travels, they talk a lot.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Mulu.
Yes. No, the Mulu, it is I. Our
Yeah.
Hi, the loudest.
No, Havaris is gonna cry. He's crying. He's about to cry.
I'm talking.
It's okay. It's okay, Mulu. I brought
It's
the
not real,
sausage.
Mulu. He's lying.
Mulu, if you look at the one that's leaning slightly forward, you might be able to tell the difference.
Yes, I'm speaking to posture Havaris. This
Posture.
I need Avaris to update his token name to Posture Avaris.
Oh, she is an imposture.
Oh, very good. Oh, that was a very good joke. Very nice books. Yes, you're very clap.
I know it. I bow. I straighten my back.
I straightened my back. It hurts. I'm in
Maybe
terrible
this-
pain.
Sympathetically pat Havaris on the shoulder. Sorry for her. She's just kind of that way.
Thank you. I needed this.
Okay, let me know when you guys are loaded in the new map.
I'm loaded.
Is everybody
Loaded.
loaded?
Loaded.
Everybody good? All right.
Locked and loaded.
Like vessel.
Oh, where'd all the water go?
Yeah, like the laser gun.
Okay.
God
Laser
damn.
gun. You
So-
know how that would be cool to have. Yes.
So eventually,
Yeah.
as you make your way along the southern wall, you come to a dried up area of Oasis, in which the wasteland of Band is kind of pressed in with the tall grass and the shale rock. Eventually, you make your way down a path, and your convalescence kit reveals that this area is where you were meant to go. Make me a perception check as you guys descend down the side of the cliff.
What a nice rock. Seno, look at this rock.
Melee is busy
I
watching
thought
her
you were gonna
footing
say-
as they go down a cliff.
I thought you were gonna say Mulu looks at Sano. The rock.
Look there.
Is Sierra map out ley lines at this point?
What'd you say?
Is Sierra able to map out ley lines at this point?
Not. I mean, if you had the ability to see them, like, completely. Yeah, definitely. Like, you can mark, like, where a drought area is and stuff like that, but precision mapping of it, no, that's not really something you have access to at this time.
Okay. In general, she's far more interested in those than just like looking around at shit.
Well,
You have a clown, could ask.
You have a clown that specifically has an ability to look at ley lines.
Sierra has forgotten it. I don't even think she was ever told that. So I don't think she would.
did you know that I can see the lands? Just start
All
saying
our
No, that's at
research quietly.
clown school. They
Just-
taught us how to look at the ley
it.
lines.
Just starts yelling about it loudly.
Yeah. I have read your mind and I
He
know.
was Joko posing,
Did you-
sniffing the ground mysteriously.
What does a
Sniff, sniff.
22 perception tell me?
Well, when you get to about this point, you can see that this area is covered in many old buildings, kind of etched into the side of the stone. You can see that these are handmade. They are not like the other buildings of Band, which are kind of formed and forged out of the old metal, but these were etched out of stone, out of the natural resources of Band. But you also see that this place seems to be abandoned. And as such, I have some music for you.
Abandoned?
Band.
So funny.
That was a funny joke.
Well,
Thank
joke.
you.
Good job.
Punches hand into fist.
You guys laugh. Thank you.
Please laugh.
Ah.
You guys should be able to hear that music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I am.
Oh yeah, it just started.
I do have a question.
One of my favorite tracks.
Are we higher elevated than where we were or where we landed?
What you mean, like where you landed on your astral harpy?
Yeah,
No, you're lower now because you went
lower
down.
now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, seeing the Congo train move. Should follow along.
Effie's kind of keeping an eye on her convalescence kit, seeing if it goes boop boop
Oh, you're here. It's somewhere in here.
You guys, it's somewhere in here.
Come on, ladies.
Place is
Put the clothes
abandoned.
down.
Should we split up and look?
Deer would make
Should
a
be
casual
okay.
comment to Melee at this point. The
Mhm.
ley lines are odd here. They're not as powerful as the other planets we've been on.
Well, that doesn't sound very good for us, does it?
No, I think let me find out Luca. Let me tell him. She'll on her feet get her on over.
So stupid.
Not Luca.
Oh, yes.
She'll clear her throat as she's assuming they're going on to search. I was just talking with Melee. The ley lines here are odd. They're not as powerful.
Oh, are they? And he will start looking around. Excuse me. And you might think it's odd, but the blacks of his mask start to get wider as he activates his ability to see it. The ley lines. Hold on 1 second. Where did I put that ability?
The virus.
Yes, Debbie.
We should explore together. The two Havaris.
Oh, I look and see Mula's gone, and I sigh heavily. Very well then.
Okay.
Let's just go
And you are looking at the ley lines?
Yeah. I don't know where I put it on my sheet.
That's
but
fine.
he did
It's
activate.
fine. As you look down and kind of try to read the heartbeat of the planet, you can see that the energy within the ley lines of Band, at least in this area, fluctuates softly. You can see that there is a noticeable focal point of the energy from these ley lines coming nearby, specifically coming from this building, or the other
Ooh.
side of the wall.
I was zoomed too far in, just like right here.
Oh, this,
Yeah.
here, let me
In this
Okay,
general
okay.
building.
like this building right here.
Got it.
All right, and so as the two of you make your way up, make me a perception check, please. All right, on the inside, you can hear this. The sound of humming. It's something like...
Is this a door?
Yeah.
Can
A
I
stone door.
ever so slightly crack the door open and try and look in?
Okay, as you slowly crack the door, make me a sleight of hand check.
Oof.
You slowly crack the door and take a look inside. And within this room, you can see that there is a large central structure made out of bandian metal that goes up to the ceiling. The ceiling of this room is about 30 feet up, and kind of polishing the metal with a, it looks like a piece of cloth. You see this.
Ooh, a sapphire.
Yeah.
Oh, what cool art.
Yeah.
She seems alone at this time.
She does. You can see that there are soft sapphires piercing the skin of her forehead, making an almost naturally forming circlet.
Effie kind of gestures to Havaris. And in like pantomime, kind of like gesturing to the door and then like shrugging.
Okay. Havaris will I'll give a nod. I'm gonna walk in.
Okay.
In Bandian, I will just say calmly, greetings. We do not mean any harm. Are you okay?
Hold there. What are the two of you doing?
You said I found an abandoned home. There's furniture and things.
Yeah.
I'm going to look through it and see if I can determine how long it's been abandoned.
Well,
Zeno would have followed Mulu because he was running off alone.
okay. Mulu, a strange rock rolls next to you.
Oh, oh, it's you.
Oh, sorry to scare you. I know. I'm really stealthy in the rocks.
Please, come.
Did you forget the joke there, Raid? Suddenly,
Yeah.
you're like, rock.
No,
that's
I
weird.
didn't.
Oh,
I
it's me.
didn't.
Oh, okay.
But for a slight second, I was like, "Oh, an encounter," and I was like, "Wait, he's talking about me."
Oh, wave a hand. Come. I found an abandoned home. I think.
All right. As you take a look inside, you can see that the dwelling is sparse. One singular room. There appears to be some bedding kind of shoved into the corner. You can see that there are paintings on the walls. The paintings seem to depict that of a family. It seems to be repeated in different scenes and different sections. You will also find that on the bedding that there is a small piece of metal. On it, you can see that there is a carving of a smiling face. Small tufts of grass have been tied together to make makeshift arms.
Seems like a doll of some kind.
Yes, maybe.
Does it look like normally like the portrait, like they just like chose to abandon this place, or does it look like rushed, like are like things out of place?
Well,
And,
the
like,
place
stuff
does
like that.
appear to be abandoned, but the bedding looks recent.
Right. So like put a hand down on the bedding. Someone is still living here, I think, or at least was recently. Judging by
Yeah.
these paintings and the doll.
Yeah, it doesn't seem too old.
When is the last time you drew drawings like these, Steno?
Oh, I never actually had my shot at drawing. I'm usually more of a like writing kind of guy.
I ask because I used to do this a long time ago. I stopped.
Oh, you should pick it back up.
Too busy. Too many things to do.
Yeah,
Too
you should
much.
totally draw.
Too much to do.
There's never no time at all. Look, and he will pull out his like notebook that he always has on his side, and he will like open it up. And this was when I first, like when I took out on the adventure at first with like this group. I had no time at all. We were constantly on the move, and he points around, and it's like full of like lists with like point system and stuff. I still kept track of these, and it has like names above it. If you pay close attention. Oh wait, you probably can't read it actually.
It's gibberish. It's gibberish.
Are you trying to tell me Sano's been keeping score the whole time?
In the beginning, he has been taking a scored system of every character in the group of how feared he was of each one with like plus and minuses.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, back when you were a big man.
Yeah, when I was big man but big scared.
Big man, but big scared.
Yeah.
Good times.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I think this is important, but
It
we
is
must
not
press on.
Chronologically, what are you guys up to?
Us.
Oh, the three of us?
Yeah.
Siri's just having a wizard conversation with the cleric about the ley lines.
Oh yes, and you just finished talking about. Okay.
She's waiting for not Luca to report in.
Yeah. So, Zira will see Luca's eyes kind of follow the ground and stop at this building. Oh well, that building might have something that potentially helps our problem, or not. But with the new additions of these new digs I have, I can actually see the ley lines of this place. I've been passively looking around to see how they seem to converge and move about this world. And
Cyril
in
looks
this
suitably
building,
impressed.
and in this building, they seem to gather to one point. Curious. But I have been itching to see if I can touch one, just to see what happens. But yes, if you would like, I could be taking note of all the ley lines as we travel.
She'll tuck some hair behind her ear. It would be most useful if you did.
He nods.
Do y'all think that fixing the angel's corruption is gonna also fix the ley lines?
Maybe.
I'm sure
Perhaps.
it has an impact, Mealy, but it's... What I'm also thinking about is why was Ban selected for colonization, right? The original Taladonic purpose was to harvest the ley lines. And if they feel weak, so perhaps that harvesting has paused halfway. So if we fix the corruption and it resumes the harvesting, perhaps they'll suck all the magic out of here. I'm not sure.
Yes, it wouldn't be good.
You mentioned something about this building.
Yes. It seems to coalesce. Or at least the current ley lines in this building. There must be something inside. Something interesting. Tangible. And his fingers start wiggling.
Sierra tries to remember if the oasis is in the center of Band. She only kind of remembers. It would make sense if this was a center point. Would we like to go? She looks at Melee.
Sure. I mean, let's explore.
Meanwhile, back in the weird building.
She'll walk with them on her human feet.
Ew.
All
All right,
just floats.
Avaris, are you also Avaris?
Yeah.
Okay.
The twinsies.
Avaris greets the individual who will turn quickly, fearfully, towards him. And we'll see that there are two of him. And we'll kind of back up against the black metal object defensively, as if protecting it. She will move her hand to the small dagger on her waist, and she will call out, "Who are you?"
It is okay. There's no need for hostile actions. I am Havaris. And this is...
I am Havaris.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Yes, we... Listen.
We
It is
are
okay.
Venom. Sorry.
There's no need to defend yourself. We come for a great purpose. Perhaps you can help us first. Are you okay?
Persuasion check for me there, Havaris.
Alrighty, I'm persuading over here.
Hey, Bon, I'm rolling persuasion.
Can I assist? Can I assist?
You have to say something. What do you say?
Havaris do say?
Of course, I was just making
Yeah, you
my
can
intent
assist.
known.
You can try. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
I want to hear what she says as far as good.
And we are definitely not here to disturb you or mean you any harm.
Okay. Yeah, sure, that helped. We're definitely not here to hurt you.
No.
Why would you say it like that? Can I help? Sure, that's the most sus shit ever. Jesus Christ.
To be fair, the advantage did help that roll.
It did.
I
but
don't
still,
like killing
it's still-
people. That is the
still-
least thing I
We're
like to do.
definitely not here to hurt you. It's like that's
No, of
that's
course not.
reassuring. Anyways, as you say these words, Minsha will relax a little bit, but is still quite wary. I am Minsha. Why are you here?
Hello, Minsha. We are here, like I said, it is great purpose. You know the angels, yes?
Well, of course I know them, Holy One.
Yes. You see, we are on great mission to restore them to their rightful position. You see?
Well, yes, but that doesn't explain why you're here, insight checks.
Sure.
I'm eyeballing her. I'm balling.
Hey, Bon, I'm looking with my eyeballs.
Pulls out basketball, throws hoops. He balling.
All right, so
Hmm.
it is obvious that Minsha is hiding something. She is afraid of why you might be here.
Okay. I'll just keep that in mind, and you see, more specifically, we seek a place of refuge here, for where we go. It could be high exposures of vodka, yes, and this would do very not good for our new companions. So, as you see, we have gained intelligence that a place, a safe house, if you will, could be found here. To find such equipment, yes.
But I have not seen any evidence of sickness. Alright, make me a quick history check, Hovaris.
Real quick. Hold up. So quick.
Bam.
So, Hovaris, you know that those that bear the sapphire mark are cleaners of radiation sickness, but they're also muted.
Mhm.
They don't speak. Which means that this individual is either, well, an exile like you, or she never completed her training. Both of which would explain why she's in an abandoned slum.
And she looks young.
Yeah, she looks young.
Okay.
On the cusp of womanhood. 16, 17, somewhere in there.
When she said that she hadn't seen any signs of that, with the current insight, does it seem like she's telling the truth at this point?
She's being evasive.
She's being evasive. Okay. It is okay. We did not seek anything personally from you. Whatever your business is here, it is not my concern. Like I said, it is for a grander purpose. You do not know of any... this place, it looks abandoned, but you are here. Are there others here?
She will kind of shift her eyes back and forth. There is only me. I live here alone. Alright, that you know is a lie.
I'll kind of get down on a knee and look at her gently. It is okay. I understand. I know the place of which you live, and, well, if I am frank, I am not well liked here either. I understand your need to protect what is close to you, and trust me when I say it. I mean you no harm. Whatever it is that is going on here, it is okay.
Hold that thought. You guys start making your way up.
Do we hear them talking?
You can hear talking, yeah.
Ah. Seems like half of us already made it here. Are these stairs up? Are these stairs up?
Those
God,
stairs
these
go upwards.
If,
Fucking Joker's about to walk in here.
Can Effie hear them approaching?
Well, considering that Sierra has to walk on feet, which slap against the stone.
Slap, 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 slap.
Yeah, definitely.
As Effie hears them approach it, she would kind of turn and hold like a hand out of the door to basically told them to hold before they got
Ooh.
close to the door.
Sierra sees a hand as she pushes the door open.
Peeks in.
Shucks.
Oh my god!
I
my
thought
fucking God.
I thought you were gonna like suck on her fingers.
Puts hand in mouth.
Nom.
Holds out hand to stop you. Puts hand in mouth.
Sees a man hand coming through here, doesn't recognize it, pushes open door.
Man.
Forget everything I said.
Yeah,
Well-
Effie's gonna leave. Good luck.
Okay, so hold that thought. I'll get back to that in a second.
Tavares
Wait, where are
too.
you going?
Fucking lolly.
She can't tell the difference because one just left. She's not sure yet.
Okay, and let's go back over to you two. Two rocky boys. What are you guys doing over here?
Oh, peeking around. What is this?
Make a little
This looks
perception
like-
check.
A little something standing here.
Ah,
Right.
damn! Look at us.
When you
Yeah, high five. Muscles rippling.
Yeah.
when you get to this point, you can see that this area appeared to have at least at one time been a courtyard of some kind. There are chairs and seats out front. There's a pit for fires, maybe a cooking area or a communal area of some kind. When you get to here, however, you can see that this piece of stone erected up out of the dirt is etched with all sorts of names. You recognize them. You may not speak Bandian very well, but you know names when you see them.
Mhm.
You get the feeling that this, and the way that it has been one of the only objects cleaned in this area, must be an epitaph of some kind.
I will walk up to it and put a hand up to it and nod with a silent prayer. Say, no, this is a special place. Someone
I
has
will-
maintained this.
It seems like it. It must mean something special to whoever maintained this place for so long.
We had a wall like this back at the place where you found us. It is covered in names, significant names. We should be respectful in this place. We're going to run into someone somewhere.
Yeah, we are quite secluded from everyone else.
Honestly, this is probably for the best. Your friends. You strike me as a calm, collected individual.
I at least try to be. It's good that it's working, and yeah, my party can be quite something, especially when times get, let's say, too calm and relaxed.
Yes, they don't know what to do with a silent moment. So this is probably
Yeah.
best. Perhaps we will find someone who can tell us about this place, who is living here before they do.
I feel
Maybe
bad
so.
about your
Sucks in air through
healing.
teeth.
I feel bad about the big sounds you will probably get with those ears. Your ears are quite big.
Thank you.
It must be quite a lot of like tension you get from all the sounds. my
Wings
party
head
makes.
and flops ears like in a
Hold
shampoo commercial.
on. It zooms in. Are you flirting with him right now? Like, what's
What?
going on?
I just said I'm sorry that my party is causing you ear damage.
Oh,
Are you
okay.
cheating on Smoochies right now?
It is okay. I do not hear any better than anyone else. They
Gonna
are
go ahead
longing
and-
for other reasons.
Let's
you
go
know.
back
Oh.
over here, and Avaris just finishes saying that as Sarah pushes her way inside.
She'll pop the door open. Oh. She'll look at the small child.
Luca peeks through the corner of the door.
Oh my
inside.
god! Now she's super freaked out. There's a clown in the door.
She'll slap Handsome to go rampage somewhere else.
Whoa! Yeah!
And
He's
She'll
gonna chew on this rock.
she'll walk in and look like a total non-assuming human.
You know,
How tall is this person?
She's like 5'3".
She'll squat down. Hello.
She'll look at Avaris. Who is this? Who are you?
it is okay. She's with me. We are all friends here. It's quite alright. Zira, this is well, she gestures to the jam. This little one here, Mencha, she is one of the Sapphire. Yes. Quite interesting faction, if you will. Go
She'll
ahead.
cock her head to the side, and she still has a shitload of blonde hair. All falls to the side. A sapphire. But you can speak.
She will kind of purse her lips a little bit as she looks away, and then she will say, "Yes, I can."
You must
And what-
still be learning.
Are you here by yourself?
Yes. Obvious lie.
She'll look around.
What gem does your disguise have, Sarah?
She would have done the exact same as Havara, so I
Okay.
believe that's white.
That's
or-
purity. Yeah.
White opal, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she's got an opal. Are you hungry?
No. Look. Why are you here? And looks towards Havaris.
As I
Since she's
explained,
looking at him, she'll be quiet.
as explained, yes, we received information that there was a place here of which we could seek specific equipment, yes, to help with the Voika, yes. Not here exactly, but elsewhere. It is a grand mission to assist in the angels. You believe in such, yes?
There's no equipment here.
Here we'll add on. The magic, child. It drew us here.
Okay. I don't.
Would you mind if we looked around?
If you want.
Is there anything we should not touch that is yours?
My bed.
Whoops.
She'll look around. Does she see a bed?
No.
So-
My
Are you
my
staying
bed's
here
on
in this building?
my bed's on the northeast side of this area.
Very specific. She'll nod. Then we'll take a look around.
What a
How long-
comfy little place. Can
What
I
di-
see
what's,
where?
What's the disguise that you have on, Luca? Are you a clown?
No, he's not disguised at all. He's
Oh, okay,
presenting
that
himself
is
as he is.
Fucking freaky, dude. Like, all right. She will stare in barely concealed horror at Luca. What is that?
If she's in
Me,
horror,
child.
she'll come a little closer. This is someone who travels with us. They're very good at
Why does it
following
jingle?
the magic. He
Just
likes to tell
a-
jokes. Would you like to hear a joke?
Joke?
Yeah, something funny. Would you like to hear something funny?
Okay.
She'll gesture at not Luca.
What?
Make me laugh, clown boy.
On command.
Perhaps one of your knock knock jokes.
Knock knock.
She'll stare at you.
She's close enough now that she'll prod her with her elbow. Ask who's there.
Who's there?
Orange. Now you say.
Now you say orange who?
Orange who?
He steps up. Aren't you glad to see me?
Sarah actually laughs.
Havaris laughs way too hard.
Misha
This is
will
the
go.
first joke
I don't understand.
Oh my god.
I don't know who you are. Why would I be glad to see you?
Well, the part of the joke is saying orange. Just, play on words. Orange you, orange you. It's that sort of thing.
Those don't sound the same. It's are you not or aren't.
The joke is by a super.
She does.
I'm not going to explain this joke.
She raises good point. Mincha, if I could, what is your favorite angel? Which one do you look upon the most.
She will kind of hesitate. And then she will place her hand on her dagger, steel herself, and draw it. Are you one of them? I'm not stupid.
I do not know of which you refer. What?
One of who?
The judges.
Sarah will blink slowly. Are they able to change their appearance?
She, still shaking, will then state, she'll look around. Well, are you?
What
No.
did she say? Are we what?
Are you one of them, the
Yeah.
judges?
Oh, judges. Okay. No.
Sarah just simply says, no.
No, of course not. You see my gem, yes? It is not like that.
They wear different faces.
Do they come here often?
They look for outcasts, exiles. They take them away and they're never seen again.
I know how this feels. I too am. Well, I am an exile. I do not believe what some of them may think here, and I am not Onyx. I am Opal. Yes.
The judges of Radare find everyone. I'm so tired of being alone.
Let me do an insight check real quick. Seem genuine?
Yeah. He's genuinely afraid.
It's okay to be afraid, and
What
perhaps you
happens
do
to your
not have
people?
to be alone.
Meanwhile, outside... Alright, what are you two up to down here?
Maylee's just following Effie Havaris to make sure that they're safe.
We're exploring.
Okay,
Mhm.
perception check when you get to here. Alright, yet another building. This one has a similar piece of black metal in the center, the same that you saw earlier. This building, its inner walls are filled with murals. Beautifully painted murals. These ones indicate an angel. You can see from it, there are markings of knowledge entering the minds of those around it. Each one shining of all different kinds of gems. And this angel looks like this. The angel. I gotta do this a different. I will put it in your notes. Notes. There we go. You will see an angel that looks like this, depicted on the muraled walls.
Mm.
Hmm.
That's our
That's
boy,
not-
right?
Oh.
Yeah,
Enzo's
that's
Ransom.
Medzo Zaranzan.
Yeah.
Enzo Suzanne Ren.
Bangarang!
Bam, 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 bam. Doodle-doo.
Effie is going to take out her little book and draw a sketch next to the really terrible one she drew of Valdan.
Here's for chat room.
Sweet.
And she's gonna turn to Melee. Shall we keep going?
Yeah, probably.
And then are these do these stairs go down and then around? Is that what I'm looking at?
Yes.
Okay, so Effie kind of saunters forward and heads over this way. And is this like a drop off?
Yeah, you drop down.
Cool. Can I make a perception check from up here?
Sure.
And then Effie kind of nudges Melee. Can help me see if there's something else around here. Might be missing.
So, like, you want me to check for magical signatures or something?
I don't know, maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
You detect no latent magic. Effie, as you look at this area, you can see what must have been a well, perhaps even a forge. See that there's a small door etched into the side of the stone wall leading into this building.
You want to go check out that building, Melee?
Sure.
All right. She kind of hops down and holds her arm out for Melee to help her down.
Thank you.
And makes her way to this door. I mean, the beacon of where we're supposed to go is like blinking nonstop. We gotta look out for this stash house, safe house thing.
Right. That's why we're exploring.
And enters this one.
Okay. Oh boy, time to bust it out.
We're busting.
Bussin'.
Makes me feel good.
Feel good.
That's the problem with. That's the real problem with Patreon maps. There's no busting on them.
That's true. That's true. There's no.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Effie
no
can't transform again.
In this room, you see another mural. This mural, however, depicts two angels in the center, holding hands with one another and kind of shifting and twisting themselves into a circular pattern. And you see these two. I put them in notes.
Mm-hmm.
And then from outwards from there, see that the murals continue to the east and the west. The murals seem to indicate a shifting of seasons, is what you would compare it to. The images changing from one side to the other, not like spring, summer, autumn, and winter, but more so a shifting of light to dark, a gradient against which you can see that the people of this area, you just see them as Bandians, walking, kind of like traversing on a sojourn between light and dark in this place. You can also see that on the other side of the mural, at the midway point between light and dark, there is another symbol of Menzoberranzan. And from them, you can see that there are pieces being conjured onto the mural that Effie will recognize as decks.
Effie kind of again takes out her book and starts scribbling in there and turns to Melee. Do you think these are the two angels that are, you know, the two that go around together?
The twin top ones, light and dark? Yeah, most
Yeah.
likely.
You see the decks? And she kind of taps out the wall.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
Aren't those cool?
Sure.
All right, well, you want to see what's in this well over here?
You think we need to be looking for like a secret type hidden door or something?
Yeah, that's maybe it's down the well.
Okay. We can check. No harm in looking.
And she heads towards the well.
Okay. Meanwhile, back in the room with the lady.
Mm-hmm.
Could I ask some real quick?
Go ahead.
During that whole entire conversation, Luca was looking for where the ley lines coalesce. Like which point
Right
or where
there.
in the room. Right.
This
Here.
thing that she's actively guarding.
Oh, she's guarding it.
How big is it compared to her?
Well, it's very tall. It goes all the way up to the ceiling.
Oh.
Its width is... It's like a pillar of Bandian metal. But it's covered in all sorts of religious markings, esoteric ones, designs, but you also see the the recognizable shapes of convalescent kit jack-in points, as well as several small screens that are just covered in dust.
It hasn't been used for a while, maybe.
You recognize it because it's the same kind of basic setup that you have in the Astral Harpy. An index can be plugged inside of, all sorts of things like that.
Does she seem distracted enough by these two?
She is actively guarding it and watching everybody. Her gaze does not linger on anyone.
Okay. Luca will take a step back, but notes all the ports and bulbs on the tower-like structure.
I think the last thing that was asked, Sierra asked her where her people went.
Mm-hmm. What happened to her people?
She'll respond with, "They're gone. Taken."
By the judges.
By Radare. Yes.
She'll cast a side eye to Havaris to see if he recognizes the word Radare.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if is that a name I recognize? One of the judges, perhaps.
That's one of the angels.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait.
Sierra would have known that then. Hang on, I have to scroll up 500 pages.
Radare the Shifting Veil.
Could you remind me his overview?
I got you.
Yeah.
Radar the Shifting Veil is charge of the shielding of colony ships, protective fields, the entrance to atmospheres, the shielding of bright lights through windows. It is one of the corrupted angels.
Interesting. And that's ordering around judges. Well, she'll clear her throat. Let me think about how would Sierra talk about ethics? Because Havaris already said he's exiled. Part of what our group, and she hears Mulu come in, right? Or is he being sneaky?
Yeah, he's not quiet.
You'll also see a strange rock follow him in. The rock
Just
seems
rolling
somewhat
behind.
familiar.
Yep.
And
He's
hovering.
rolling in.
Part of our group, and there's 7 of us in total. If you see a couple more of us around here.
Cenobars.
There's, well... You heard my companion, she'll gesture to the right, talk about the angels resuming their proper places. There is some corruption.
When you say the word corruption, everyone make me an insight check.
Okay.
Oh. There it is.
BAM!
She's looking for it.
20!
You're both looking for it.
Yeah!
All right. You will see that as soon as the word corruption is stated, you will see that that Minsha grows immediately more hostile. Her stance drops slightly. We are not corrupted.
Oh, she didn't like that word.
Wow.
She'll look at her oddly and pause. I do not think you are corrupted.
So there is a we.
He'll look at Havaris as he says that, confused by what he means.
Listen, Minsha. as we said, we will look around. You will see that we mean you no harm. For if we were part of Onyx or in that regard, we would not waste time speaking with you. You know how forceful they can be. I hope our intentions could be seen through our action, and you will not have to find yourself alone if you do not wish. If it will make it easier, I will give you some space. I must look around the rest of this place, yes?
You will see that she starts to look kind of overwhelmed as she says, "Wait."
Yes.
She'll look kind of worried.
What is it?
Did you see no one else?
I look around to Mulu and everyone else, I guess, who was looking around. I have
Not
not
on the
seen,
way in.
Shake
not
my
seen
head.
anybody yet. You are the first person we've seen so far.
You'll see tears start to well up in her eyes. Truly? No one else?
We have not been here long. Do not give up hope. Were you expecting... How long ago exactly was Ridara here? How long has it been?
She'll start to get overwhelmed, and then she'll say, "If you are what you say you are, I guess I have no choice." She'll put her dagger away. It's just me and my brother, but he's been gone for a while. Did you see him?
How long has it been, first?
A few days. He was
Did you
supposed to go
describe
into
how
the
he
market.
looked?
He's supposed to get us some food.
Sarah, who assumed at the very beginning she was hungry, will dig out one of her, let's see, she got anything tasty? If not, she'll just dig out a
Well, let me open this
generic
a
ration.
person's leg.
Let me, how about a finger? I got
Maybe-
like down blood.
You got some,
Nope,
you got
okay.
some kid snacks, so you just got a weird evil shit in there.
She has kid souls. No,
Yeah.
don't
She
that'll
put that
work
kid
here.
in kidney.
She'll pull out some jerky and just hand it over. She doesn't say anything. She just hands it over.
She will take it rather unceremoniously and just ravenously feed on it. And then she will catch herself. My brother Kaisin, have you seen him?
What does he look like?
He looks like me, but taller.
Sarah's ears were wiggle. Did she actually hear that name?
No.
I know I saw the token. Okay.
Make me a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, everyone?
Well, everyone's who's there.
Oh, okay. It's just for Sierra.
As you look at her, you will see that her face is vaguely familiar.
Ah.
Oh. Luca looks at Sierra like, with the hand motion cutting at the bottom of his neck.
Is it too meta that because I put it together immediately, Arcade? Was that too meta for Sarah?
Yeah, you're fine. You can,
Okay,
you
yeah.
can believe it.
Sarah would know. She would know immediately who she's talking about. She'll chew on the inside of her lip. She'll actually look towards Havaris at this point, and she will telepathically tell him, "It's the cyborg, the judge."
Jesus, stop doing it. He jump scares again.
What? What have I done? I didn't do anything.
He gives you a nod, Sarah. It looks like he's put it together as well. He looks complex.
I do not know how to break the news towards Bandians. I will follow your lead.
Can I speak back to you in my head, or is it just a one-way thing?
It's one way.
Pretty much.
It's
I
one
think
way.
yeah, it's still one way. Yeah.
Okay, so you say that to me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You said it was only you and your brother, yes?
Yes.
She'll dig out some bread
Well,
to occupy herself and hand it over.
there's someone else, but
listen to me. I get on her level, kind of eye to eye. Listen, it is imperative. It is utmost. We must, if there is somebody here we can speak to, it is important that we do such. Can you please help us? And we will do our best to help you.
She'll kind of nod. Well, there is someone that might be able to help you. You'll reach underneath her tunic, and she will pull forth an index.
Oh shit.
Seer waits for
You'll
the
turn
angel
around,
port to be unveiled.
and she will slowly place her hand upon one section, pull it slightly more open, will place the index inside. Weakly, the device will start to churn onward, lights dimly lighting the area. Then, in the hard light, and then a hard light construct will slowly begin to form itself.
Is
And
it
you'll
Menzo?
see this.
Yes!
So maybe
Oh,
God damn.
I get on a knee and bow.
Is
Same.
Misha looking at this or looking at us?
She's just looking up. Angel.
Okay.
Her eyes are flashed with the same kind of zealotry that Havaris has. And, hold on, let's see. We'll see what Melee and
Dano-
them are doing.
Yeah, Sano, knowing that angels have like a different viewpoint of the people here, will take like a he wouldn't bow down, but he would like nod his head in like acknowledgement.
Melee and Effie, what are you guys doing?
In a well.
Well, Maybe would have
Oh.
taken a sugar cube and tossed it down the well to see how deep it is.
The well is pretty deep.
Huh.
You do not hear a splash.
Huh.
Oh no.
Did I hear a thunk at least? Like a dry well,
Not for a sugar cube, no.
Oh. Ugh. So how you wanna go about checking this well, Effie? It's pretty deep.
How heavy do you think you are, Bailey?
Yeah, Melee, how much do you weigh?
Not
That's just
not
girls here.
terribly much. Just a little over 100, I think.
Why is she tiny?
Jesus, why are you not eating, Bailey?
Oh my! Well, I mean, look, I'm healthy enough.
I'm concerned about you.
She's just a little old halfling. That's
You need to
true.
eat.
Just
Yeah, I do.
Pressure diet.
grabs onto the wheel, drives into full, like, doting Jewish mother.
Oh god, her token's so huge again too. Look at this.
Effie holds out some-
to the edges.
Some rations to Bailey.
Oh my goodness! I just ate on the ship.
Yeah, but look at you. You're skin and bones.
Look, it's been months and months of hard travel. Okay, I've gotten toned, I guess is what you'd call it.
Well, look at me. I'm still at a good weight, Bailey.
Says Havaris.
It is I, Havaris. I am good weight. Yes.
Okay. Maybe for the height I am now, I'll try to eat more. All right. How are you gonna fix this well situation?
Okay. I have idea.
Yeah.
I change into kid. You hold rope. You lower me down well.
Okay. You realize I'm about as strong as I am sneaky, right?
Yeah, but I be kid.
I don't know if that makes much difference, but sure, if you think it's gonna work.
It'll help.
Okay. I did not realize your magic also changed weight distribution. I thought you would stay.
If I'm kid, how do I be 160-pound kid?
Have bad parents.
You're a changeling.
That's right, I changeling, but they don't stop at the quick shack on the side of the road every day. Do you know what I mean? With those sugar sticks and the sausage on stick.
You've lost me, but
and those chicken things that are breaded and fried.
sounds good. But no, I don't think I've ever been to a place as interesting as that.
Yeah, sometimes they cut potato and fry those beside chicken breaded chicken.
Oh, like the sticks that Sano shared that one day.
That's
Yeah.
good food.
Mm-hmm.
Sano's
supposed to
ears
say it.
twitch.
Okay, so is there anything to tie a rope to so that Maylee's not just holding the entire weight herself?
Arcadum.
Arcada?
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, there's stuff to tie to. You're good.
Oh, cool. So yeah, we'll kind of loop it around like you would to do actual like climbing. I
Yeah.
don't know what it's called because I haven't been climbing in like over a decade, but you know.
A pitten?
Yes, that thing. Only when there's like a spotter on the bottom and the other person like climbs.
Sure.
Yeah, like
Maybe-
the rappel,
Yeah.
the
You tie off
Arab-
the you tie
yeah.
off the anchor point. That's fine.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, after you.
Effie turns into I guess the most recent child that she has seen. Which
Sano.
I believe well, Sano's like squatty. Like
He's so
a
heavy,
boulder.
it's all that
Yeah.
muscle.
I mean, I am a boulder. That is true.
I guess she'll actually change into one of the lollipop guild that she saw on the show.
We represent the Lollipop Guild. All right. You start
Turns
to
into gobbledygook.
you start to transform, and you start to feel the smaller you get, the more powerful your ego, and the need to remind the world why it should not forget just how powerful you can be when the time calls for it.
Look at me, Maylee. I'm going down the well. Ha!
All right. Good luck.
I'm ready.
Excellent. Okay, you go down the well. As you get to the
It's
bottom of
all
the
right.
well, make me a perception check.
It is dark. You don't see shit.
Ooh, nice.
You see
perception.
that at the bottom of the well, that there is a tunnel that leads somewhere else. Ooh,
Secret tunnel.
secret.
I tugged twice on the rope.
Secret tunnel.
Maylee leans down and says, "What? You got something? You need to come back up?"
I yell into the top of the well to try and not echo it down the secret path.
Uh huh.
Maylee, there's a tunnel down here.
A tunnel down here.
A tunnel down here. A tunnel down here.
All right. You gonna be safe on your own?
No. No. No.
No.
Okay. Give me just a second. Maylee is going to look at her list of things to do, none of which are very helpful in this particular instance.
None of which are helpful. G.I. Joe.
Checks quest log.
How long does this tunnel look?
It looks like it's long enough for a new map.
Great.
Pretty long.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let everyone else know. Don't go too far away, okay?
Are you gonna leave me in the well? The well. The well.
You want to come back up?
It's kind of cozy down here. Down here. Down here.
You're making it very hard to decipher what you want to do, Effie.
I guess yank me up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll start to pull her back up.
Mentos,
Yo.
a fresh maker.
Yo.
Alright, you pull her back up.
Thanks, Bailey. All right. I guess we return back to the rest of the party.
We should at least let him know that we actually found something, yeah.
We found it. Yeah.
And so they return to the rest of the party. I got it.
Bailey, I'm flying.
Whee!
Bailey, this is so great. Is this how you feel on Ayaza?
I mean, you've ridden with me before, you know it is.
The wind in your hair.
Okay. And so, they arrive as this creature manifests. And then it will speak. Keeper Mincha. Manifestation incomplete. Pleat. State a reason for manifestation. My great lord, you have been called. We have friends, pilgrims. They seek your answers. Please, Lord of Thought, Weaver of Purpose, reveal for them. Inquiry accepted. Awaiting guest user input.
Sierra will try to nudge Varus with a tentacle and forget she doesn't have him. So instead,
He
she'll
will-
inch over and poke him.
He will certainly raise his head up. Lord Weaver, yes, your presence it graces me. You speak with the seraphs of Valdan before you.
Seraph user registered. Classified
Barbaros.
information unlocked. Greetings, Seraph.
Greetings. Thank you
Sierra
for
writes
your.
that down.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Thank you for your manifestation. I see the state of which you are. I will make this quick. We are on grand journey, yes, to restore the angels that, and he hates to use this terminology, but the ones that have been corrupted. You know this. It is our grand mission to purify them and bring them back to which they once were. There are certain ones that we seek, Thoughtweaver. We need your help.
Affirmative. Agreed. Reboot protocol required. Manual reboot required. Purging of corrupted data required. Update on standby. Warning. Update cache blocked by Hades Archangel parameter. Manual reboot required for update to be system-wide. Error. Access nodes denied. And then you will see Menzo Zoranzan begin to weave things in front of him almost automatically. Seraph protocol enacted. Purge required. Maintenance node activated. Keeper Mincha, high priority of protection. Requirement For passage forward.
I will look to Mincha and look to kind of Sierra. Mincha, perhaps we could have a possible better place where we can place Thoughtweaver, where she can be restored. Would you come with us?
She will look up. My lord, is that what you wish? Seraph protocol. Passes vetting. Vetting confirmed. Trust can be placed within the Seraph. Keeper Mincha must be preserved. She will nod. That is what you wish, Havaris. I will go with you.
This is... You may... Menzo, she looks very... You may... He's kind of gesturing to... You can break the manifestation now if they seem weak. But, well, the Thoughtweaver, let it to restore its energy for now. We must have another discussion.
As Mincha tries to pull the index out, her hands will slip off of it suddenly, and she'll kind of furrow her brow and try to pull it free. Error. Manifestation. Limited. Corruption. Present. Present. Listen. Keeper. Listen. L. She will cry out, no, it can't be! Listen, please. Stick with the Seraph. Work together to activate Purge Protocol. Present Convalescence Kit. And Mincha will offer hers, and data will be uploaded into it. Update complete. Instructions contained within. Final ward at order. Seek the creature below. It contains a hidden cache. In order to support the Seraph. Creature is immune to corruption. It is to be trusted, though its appearance is grotesque. And then the creature will say, Keeper Mincha has performed adequately under intense conditions. Please do not despair. She will, tears in her eyes, nod to Menzo Zoranzan as the manifestation begins to blink. And the index pops free. She will take it and will hold it to her chest again.
I will look to her with a smile. You have done so well to look after the Thoughtweaver. You've done so good to protect them. Thank you.
She will nod. I don't think it's safe to manifest him again. Until they have been purged.
What you say is true, yes. And it is perhaps we could have safe place for such, and safe place for you, perhaps.
Maybe will clear her throat from the doorway. Speaking of a safe place, Effie and I think we might have found a tunnel leading off to something secret, possibly that safe room, and or possibly that creature that was just mentioned that we're supposed to trust.
Yeah, there's a secret tunnel.
Yeah. Here. Say no, look. Wait.
Why did you turn in?
No, speak to her in Gnomish. Points.
Points. Hä? Warum bist du einer der Gnome?
Yeah. Bratwurst and sauerkraut. Autobahn.
Warum hast du gerade meine Mutter beleidigt?
Autobahn von Captain-san.
I feel like I'm getting bamboozled.
I feel like there is deception afoot.
I feel like there's dishonor on my names.
That's it. Dishonor. Dishonor on your whole family. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow. Sorry.
No time to waste. Let us
No
make our
time
way
to
there.
well, the big well, long tunnel, new map.
She's right. It's kind of down at the bottom of a well, a rather deep, foreboding type well.
What are you pointing at, Luca? What are you doing over there?
I'm waiting for this whole thing.
I rolled a nat 20 Arcana when she was speaking with Menzo Zaranzan. Sirius is trying to understand this whole big contraption that is the center of a bunch of ley lines.
So what this thing was once a temple. And this is where how can I describe this? So the band ships are made out of Bandian metal. They're and you know their true origin to be Maltosian.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why they can put their indexes in and all that good stuff. But it would seem that this structure was actually built by the Bandians themselves as a temple to the artificial deities. And it seems that somehow they have recreated, at least rudimentarily, the devices required to manifest the angels, but they are using the actual energy of Band to do it, rather than the digital energy of Maltos, which may explain why those angels have not been corrupted, at least fully.
Could she have felt a pull on the ley line when it manifested?
Yes.
Okay. She'd form a theory on actually that's what's drawing the energy, yeah. Okay.
Very interesting.
I think it's really cool because it's like AC/DC currents. Like that's. I'm sorry, I'm a huge nerd. I'm a huge nerd.
Oh, Kate Fishman, I love that shit. She'll hold out an arm that has a very big drapey white robe sleeve for Minsha. Would you like to accompany us?
She will look towards Syrah, and then she will look towards Avaris. And she'll place the index on the chain and place it around her neck again and hide it under her tunic. And then she will give a teary-eyed but steely nod.
Come, let's find this place. Beneath this area.
Wow, Melee, do you think we have another person joining our party?
Well,
She'll put an arm around and squeeze her shoulder. And then she'll also lean in and whisper, I also have a dog. It's not very well behaved.
What is a
We
dog?
know what those are. Okay, I guess we don't know what they are.
You'll see when we get out.
I am also confused.
Only
Say no
pack
wouldn't-
animals, not dogs.
Right.
Oh wait,
What did you say, Melee?
it sounds like that's what the angel wanted. So yeah, someone else to protect.
Oh, more people in the party.
I mean, the more the merrier.
Handsome will start chewing on Havaris's shoes.
Dog, yes. It is like Pounder with more legs. Very
Yeah.
good.
That is my dog. His name is Handsome.
Handsome? Handsome will stop and will look up.
Isn't he very handsome? She'll give Minsha some more jerky. He's very hungry.
She'll hand it to Handsome.
Oh, good boy.
She is not delighted to see this monster as you are.
Sierra doesn't notice it. She's too in love.
Oh, it's such a cute. Are you going with them, Luca, or are you going to do weird clown stuff in there?
Weird clown stuff. I'm just lingering behind.
Oh, okay.
as
Well,
this
as
is
they
happening.
kind of start making their way downtown, walking fast,
Yeah.
faces past, and I'm homebound. All right, what are you doing, Luca?
Just as Siri, because we're on the same wavelength, just as Siri was talking about, or not talking about, but the idea of this pillar producing the Leyland magic, Luca, Lelinik, thank you, would basically touch it to see if he can interact a little bit with the ley line. Like, does he feel anything when he touches the pillar?
You can, but it's still a weak ebb. And you have no methodology in order to pull it forward or interact with it that isn't through a digital medium.
He'll take out his convalescence kit.
Okay.
He'll try to find a port to jack in.
Okay. Make me a convalescence roll.
What is that again? Is it
The-
D20
The
plus?
two modes that Effie has told you, which is on and off.
And jack off.
Jack it.
Let's see, Effie would put it in here, and then would just
Mm,
turn this button
I think it
on.
goes in here.
Maybe I should roll a d20 and hope for the best. I think.
Oh, funny letters. Let me type.
Oh, I'm not doing too bad, actually. Oh, it turned on. I think
Oh
that's
wait, this looks like the insert point.
right. Ooh. Now what do I do? There's all these numbers and buttons.
Luca does the like not Luca does the like USB in wrong way, like turns it around
75%
wrong
chance
way
for
again. Yeah, and then turns it around and then it's right, and we're like, oh, I just have to turn it 2 times.
At this point, you have successfully turned it on and accessed the OS. Unfortunately, what do I do now?
Ooh, what's on the screen?
This
He
isn't
tries to
this isn't modern day. Like, you have to actually put in the inputs, like the commands
Linux.
in the command prompt. You have no
It's like
idea.
Arch Linux.
And
will
runs on Arch
input-
Linux.
He'll input /help.
All right. A strange metallic object spiraling in on itself with a pair of eyes and arms will appear.
Oh,
Hi, I'm Clippy.
Oh my
no.
god.
no.
Do you need help?
Oh yes.
All right, Clippy will then go through an inescapable, unskippable, unexable, no app, computer crashing level of tutorial.
Oh.
Luca is trapped.
God damn it.
Okay.
He will be educated in how this stuff works.
This is how you do italics, and this is how you do bullet points.
I didn't
Oh,
need to
so
know that.
Control
How do
I?
I look at the rest? It's like, you chose to learn more about networking. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Make sure you do a firm handshake.
Okay, so if I press delete, this will okay.
Would you like to
Caps
update your
lock?
profile?
Oh my god.
Deleting profile. Wait, no.
Oh no.
No.
Okay.
My title.
Tutorial restart.
You guys,
No.
you guys walk up here and you will see Bailey just kind of standing there.
Hey y'all, it's down these stairs, down the other set of stairs to the southeast, okay?
Thank you
So
for your
nod.
guidance.
Then she'll
Yeah.
ask Mensha, are you familiar with where we're going? This well?
The well is dry. There's nothing down there. He'll say, suddenly pretty doubtful.
Seno would, like on the way somewhere with like a coin, like sentence, would look at Mencha and say, I show you my greatest respect for upkeeping this place with such deep care that you did. And he like takes like a deep bow.
Do you guys remember when we ate that child's soul?
Minsha will look
Capital.
terrified at that.
Lulu will raise an eyebrow and frown.
I am equally terrified.
Seno ponders on throwing a javelin at Effie.
You
It's
guys,
not Effie. It is me.
Maybe
I
feels the
know.
urge to facepalm from several yards away.
Dawson throwing javelin in.
Yeah.
Why am I the problem when we have somebody who consumes souls?
Okay.
Oh my god.
And so, Melee, as you walk up to the door, you will see that Luca is... that's not what... Oh, no. Restarting tutorial. Oh, no!
He's stuck on a
Luca.
loop.
What are you doing?
Oh yes. Could you help me out here?
It seems like I'm stuck on this tutorial, and this weird spiral metal thingy is getting me confused.
Stuck in the Clippy prison, dude.
Okay. So Melee will walk up, observe the situation, and then just pull the jack out.
And as you do so, you can see Clippy clawing at the screen as he's being sucked into the rest of the computer. No, there's more you must know!
Oh, wow.
It spams safely eject hardware and remove
Safely
media.
Alright, there you go.
Safely.
I was kind of busy trying to figure out how to access the ley lines.
I don't know that you were doing it right, and I mean no offense when I say that, you know?
Well, it's all called trial and error. Trial.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, it was confusing at best. Let's go.
I don't like that place. The internet is weird.
How does Effie do it?
Either she sees things that we don't see, or she's just, had more training with what buttons to push when.
Like, do not ask Clippy for anything.
All this techni mumbo jumbo doesn't make any sense to me. Now,
I
where
mean,
did
it
they
doesn't. They went a little further southeast, but it doesn't make much sense to me either, That's why I let Effie handle it most of the time.
That's fair.
All right, who wants to go down the well first?
How deep is it?
It's very.
For reference, my sugar cube did not make a sound when it hit the bottom.
It's a sugar cube.
Quick, Sarah, do an Arcana check to know what the measurement of a sugar cube being thrown in.
Wait, let me roll math.
Say no. Rock, paper, shears.
Oh, you know what? I can do a
Within
raw
chat,
intelligence.
we will type it on
There you go.
on 3.
Yeah,
Oh!
okay.
You know exactly how far that is, approximately
Ready?
60 feet.
Okay.
60 feet. Brilliant.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ah, you can.
Rock always wins.
Let the boulder go first.
Man, I can't believe you guys
Boulder
played.
takes another victory.
I can't believe you guys played Parchment Shears Gnome.
All right, Zeno, take the rope.
All right.
All right, Mulu, you next.
Yes, second place always.
Okay, you guys just all want to go down there.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
who's
going down.
next?
Sarah would gather up
Cannonball.
these folks, the ones who are near her, and she'll whisper to Misha, "Would you like to go for a short ride?"
What?
Oh.
It'll be fun. Unless
Why
are
is
you
everybody
afraid of heights?
turning?
No, thank you.
Is that a no thank you? She's not afraid of heights, or no thank you to the ride?
Yes.
Instead, she'll look at Bailey and Havaris. Would you like to come?
I'm probably gonna say yes. I don't really trust my climbing skills this high up.
It's okay, Melee, I'll help you.
She'll look at
Effie.
Havaris.
As long as it's not one of your knock-knocks, then yes.
Those are not Lucas. Not
When Mulu climbs down, Sena will stand down there with a smug on his face. The boulder takes another victory.
You win this time. I will remember this. I will.
It sounds like a joke. How many people does it take to hold a rope and climb down it? One.
Sierra will step on the edge, and she'll give Misha a genuine smile, and she'll cast on the three of them just Featherfall, and she'll just delightfully fall down the well.
Okay, you guys will go down the well.
Down the well.
How long does it take them to get to
Nice.
the bottom?
It's 60 feet. It's not that
long,
bad.
Not long at all.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
She also, when she gets to the bottom, she'll whistle for Handsome to just nosedive in. She'll go to catch him.
Okay. He will do
How much
so.
Roll
force does that
athletics.
take?
Roll athletics.
Like- Like a 15-pound dog plummeting 60 feet?
But
Sounds like some math.
I know.
You let
which
me
I
know,
can't-
Storm.
How much bludgeoning damage is that?
Okay, so next up we have is this map.
Oh.
99.
99.
99.
And my music stopped.
I've got water effects.
Isn't it
Sounds
awesome?
like somebody's peeing.
That's sick.
Yeah, that
I
black
can't
screen
wait to
though.
hear.
You might have to adjust the
Oh!
ambience.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
Oh, the water.
Yeah.
I can actually see this
Oh.
one. I'm amazed.
The production value.
So good.
Trying very hard.
I
Okay.
found
Great
this.
job.
Oh my god, that sounded so sad.
When you get to this point, you will find yourself in an underground section of an aqueduct. A bridge can be seen crossing here, and there is the symbol of the index of Menzo Baranzan, the same symbol that is worn around Mincha's neck.
How
See,
far down to the
Mincha.
water?
How far down to the water? From this
Mhm.
side, it's about 10 feet down.
How deep is it?
10 feet? Maybe more?
Sierra, in an absolute delight out of being in the sand, is going to jump in the water and splash all around.
Sploosh. Splish, splash, splish, splash.
So
And she's
much
going to
for-
play with her dog.
Mincha,
Mincha will look.
I think I see a symbol of your angel.
Oh, okay. She will,
It's like you were fated to be here.
she will follow Havaris.
I'll stand on this end of the bridge and keep a watch.
Just like she said, Mincha.
Ooh.
Then Mincha will say, should I press it?
We must trust with the Thought Weaver's words, yes?
She'll nod, okay. And she will place her foot on the symbol and will press down. A loud clicking sound will be heard as from the stone it will open, and then you will see a little bell on a rod open up and dangle over the side, and then it will go ding 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 ding.
Does this pipe go through?
Yep.
Good.
It has a filter, it has a filter. Oh no.
Ah, she's been
Oh,
filtered.
Oh, you're stuck.
It-
Oh, there's a filter.
She makes all sorts of weird noise under the bridge.
Is she drowning?
Handsome, sensing danger, will bite down on Sierra's arm sleeve and will start frantically swimming her out the other way. Okay.
She
Mono-
saw us with water.
Mono will hop out and dry himself off. This is fucking ridiculous. Okay. As you press down and the bell rings, the waters will start to bubble, and then slowly a creature will rise from the waters.
Ah, Zira.
And you will see this.
Oy,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
Elvis,
Slowly
impress
back.
me!
This creature will
Oh
appear,
my.
and then it will cry out, bubbling from underneath. Ho, ho, ho! It's been quite a long time since I've been summoned.
Storms.
Ooh, he's a singer.
What are
Sierra
you?
here's fun.
My name's Pelvis Impress Me. What's yours,
Wow.
little lady? Hey, Incha? Hey, hey, hey! You've pressed on the sacred symbol and summoned me on behalf of Menzo Zuranzan. How is the old cat doing? He is very ill. Oh. That is unfortunate to hear. Alright, Sierra, you recognize a very rare creature known as an Otague.
Ultigue.
My personal favorite D&D monster.
What are they?
An Otague is a garbage monster.
Okay.
That is what they actually are. They eat refuse and corruption and poison and detritus and all sorts of other horrible garbage pieces. And the things that they can't eat, such as weapons, armor, and Other such useful things for adventurers they keep to openly trade to them. Despite their ugly, gross, booger-like appearance, Otigus are almost always good and friendly creatures.
What color are Havaris' eyes?
They're blue.
Okay. Cyril will widen her blue eyes. An Ultragu. Oh. She'll bow. It is my
You
deepest
know
pleasure
this.
to make your acquaintance.
Hey there, how's it going? Nice to see all of you. I sense that some of you got some disguises on, but ain't none of my business. He raises up his tentacles.
She'll give him a quick smile. He should have things to trade.
That's right, I do. But first, you press the sacred symbol. And if you press the sacred symbol, that means only one thing. That it looks like the old plan's back in motion. And that's making me quite excited. Let me tell you, I could feel like dancing. And he starts wobbling and wiggling his tentacles. But first, to business. Hang on a second. Let me go find it. He'll dip down under the water.
Oh, I quite like him.
Yeah, he seems awful nice.
Alrighty, here you go. And he will put a wrapped piece of cloth onto the bridge. Oh, hold on a second. It's kind of wet. There you go. He'll kind of blow on it till it's dry.
Zeno looks at Cloth.
Effie, as gnome, also looks at cloth.
Alright.
Zeno squints at other gnome.
You will see a cache of Bandian Seraph weapons
Oh,
and armaments.
oh.
Havaris, come look at these.
I
Looks
will take my eyes off the garbage monster somehow, and I will investigate the Seraph weapons. Very confused by all this, by the way.
Alright, as you take a look, you will see that they are exactly what was promised. A cache of weapons and armor for you and for Mulu to use. Marked with the symbol of the Seraph. And Pelvis will kind of call out, "Yep, gotta hold up my word to old Menzo. You'll find everything in there. Also, you'll need this." And he will reach underneath his tentacle flap where his eyes are. As a reminder, all his eyes are on one tentacle, and the others are appendages, and his mouth is under the water.
Oh.
Isn't he awesome?
This is
Yeah.
He's so sick. Anyway,
So it's like
Wait.
bubbly voice.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, if his mouth is underwater, do we hear like blah, 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 blah?
yeah, basically. I don't have any water in front of me, or else I do it that way. He's basically just like, "Don't you worry about it."
That's so sick.
And he'll
This
pull
is
out. He'll pull out
much
something,
appreciated.
and then he will pass it over to Mincha. There you go. That right there is a nice little medallion that'll help you whenever you're dealing with any of them there corrupted angels or whatever.
Alright. Sierra
So-
gives it an eye as it goes over.
Arcana does not operate on this, as it is a digital item.
I don't recognize any presence of magic.
Oh, ain't no magic on that one. Just the presence of some good old-fashioned Bandian magic.
No magic. Bandian magic.
Are you martial checking Pelvis?
I am martial checking Mincha, actually.
She is a non-combatant.
All right, Melee is slightly perplexed why we're giving a non-combatant something that will help against corruption, but she'll accept it.
No, he just handed it to her. It's not hers. Like, he's just handing it to her. He's handing it to all of you. Also, she stepped on the symbol. Anyway, Pelvis will continue. Well, I think that's everything. Unless you want to buy something, of course.
Sierra will lean forward and put her arms on these things. She'll give him another genuine smile. A couple of canines peek through. What you got?
Aaron looks interested.
I've got all kinds of goodies in here.
Should I join you down there?
He'll blush. No, that's not necessary. And
Effie looks at Mulu.
he will then open up a sack which is full of Bandian components.
She'll rifle through them.
Okay. And then Mulu sifts through, looking at all the equipment and all that good stuff. And
Is there a rocket launcher in here?
there is all kinds of stuff in there. I will be typing up a full list for you guys.
Amazing.
Ooh,
That's not a no to the rocket launcher.
Yeah, it's not a little.
I didn't hear a negative.
Uh,
Anyway, and as you start to look through the items, you will receive the cache of weapons and armaments, and Minsha will hand the medallion to Havaris. Havaris, make me a history check.
All right.
Ooh, nice.
It is a pendant with the symbol of the seraph on it. This is an Arbiter's Medallion. An Arbiter's Medallion is a very important item, as it allows you to essentially attempt to hack an angel's index. It gives you access. It gives access to a special attack during combats against angels.
Oh my god, you're Sailor Moon?
Amazing.
Yes,
I'm so excited.
Cool. Arbiter's medallion. Okay, noted.
you are Sailor Mercury.
Thank you.
Oh no, I was thinking Sailor Moon because she's always like the final attack.
Yeah. Name of
Lenses
the
it.
bird you summon you.
I don't remember the phrase. I'm sure Havaris will come up with his own special phrase.
But no,
Hey,
it's
Molo.
the special attack that you get.
Yes,
What's in your
Yes, yes.
sack?
I'm looking. Lots of weapons. Lots of
Wow.
things that will be helpful,
Alright.
I think.
And
Maybe you'll be more helpful in the next combat, Beyblade.
Scoffs. Yes,
Sano
probably.
looks at Effie/Gnome. That was kind of helpful.
Well, there's only so much you can do with 2 iron
But
things,
true.
alrighty. Well, that's a good place to call it right there. Good job, guys.
Mhm. Very
Damn.
good.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Great session.
Huzzah.
Jeez.
Do you
I
want me to
like
talk to you
exploration sessions.
Mhm.
What's up?
offline
Yes,
about
yes, yes, yes.
the stuff he has available, Arcadum?
Yeah, I'm gonna type up that
Okay.
along with the other items as well. A whole component list that you can purchase.
I was
from the-
figuring this was a situation, of where it's easier for me to tell you what I want versus you listing.
No,
everything.
I actually have the whole component list. so-
Really? I
Yeah,
gotta
I'll
do some
Ooh.
actual shopping.
Yeah, I'll be typing it all up for you. Don't worry about
Ooh!
it.
Yeah.
Good old.
What does he
Pelvis.
take? What does he take as payment?
Haha. Good
Yeah.
question. You're gonna
Yeah.
find out.
Okay.
Thanos, dogs.
Toes.
What?
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 I mean, Sano's dogs are indeed out and about.
Okay.
Don't you
let's
dare ask me to trade handsome. Mm-mm.
go see if
Thanos
there's any fan art.
Clown people.
Oh, there is.
Bad art. Fuck.
Oh my god. Tying his ears back, ready for pounding.
Heck yeah.
Alright, let's go see it.
So good.
Let me do this. And there we go. Tying his ear back. That's very good.
Yeah.
The,
I want it
this
to
was
flap off.
This was definitely you guys stealthing. Like
Backflips. Slowly walks around.
Just casually takes a stroll.
he's just sitting, kicking on top of a wall. He's just sitting there.
Oh my god.
Alright, what do we got here?
Yeah. That's
Oh.
what I typed
Oh
in
my god, you actually have a
season 1.
notebook. You actually have a
I have a
In
notebook
immense
typed
PDF.
out. It never got really brought up, and I never got the chance to really reveal it at a good point. But now I have, so take it.
Haha! I am the first
Take
and
it.
only to see it.
Gets more
Yes.
confident when Ira has
Wow.
pulled.
Yeah, if
Not
you,
good with naked women.
Yeah,
Incredible.
you see, the numbering system is +1 is oh, I'm more scared. -1 is okay, they're pretty good. And yeah, and at the end basically there's a self-reflection that he's suddenly realizing that maybe having a party is really not that bad at all, and he kind of warms up to the people around him. Yeah,
Yeah.
Aw.
yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, this is
That's
awesome.
been-
This
This
is so
is-
cool.
Cute.
Really
That-
His
that-
notes
that's
on Melee are so sweet.
That's been hiding in my in my folder of D&D for like the longest time.
Oh no! Oh no, Effie!
Yep.
Kind of a suspicious vibe.
Hey,
Talk
can
the
you
most
really
to me. Talk the most to me.
Does crazy shit -1.
Hey, but like kept the demon situation secret +2, right?
Yep,
And
yep.
Stuff like that. Yeah, like I noted everything down of like the major plot points and stuff.
What does
The-
S,
Yeah.
G, and F mean for the points?
Wait, where?
S level G points. F
Wait.
points.
S is Sano points, so that was to me personally. G points is group points, how they like acted inside the group, and F points is like combat, like how they
Like fuck 'em up points. Yes.
yeah, exactly. Like for
Yeah.
example, for Chala, killed Spider. Didn't see it myself though, because I think I was blinded at the exact moment that happened. So he got 2 points for that and stuff like that, right? So yeah, and I basically put that down and then get like tiny little like notes section below every character.
I love that Chala probably takes drugs +2.
Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for all the support. I'll see you guys in an hour and 45 minutes for Dark Sermon. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye. See you
Bye.
later.